game show when it's popping. Good people, a fun time, talking about so many topics. Hey, don't hold back, come and vibe with me. Yeah, you gon' have a really good time with me and your friends. Yes, indeed, strongly agree to disagree. Hey, let's go.
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
What's going on, fam? How you doing?
Hello.
Robbie, looking lovely as always.
Thank you.
Willie Will's in the building.
I'm just here so I won't get fined. That's all.
Christopher J, what's going on, my guy?
One of those days.
And of course, I'm your host, E Black. This is Strongly Agree to Strongly Disagree. This is the game show / talk show. We answer questions for this bragging rights and made up points structure. I've won every week. They've been trying to catch up. I believe in cheating.
The devil is lying.
I'll be cheating like in Monopoly, but hey.
See, from the way that they both have context of what you just said, I have reason to believe that you are a liar, son.
But anyway, if you're watching this on multiple channels, please, if you're watching this, please head over to Strongly Agree to Strongly Disagree channel. If you want to find it fast, hit SA2SD in your YouTube search feed. You'll find the channel. Also, if you'd like to vote on the subject. This is an interactive show. We want to hear from you guys. We want to hear how you believe. Today's a very special episode. Because we have not asked a question yet. How you going? But
right out the gate.
But either way, today's a very special episode. This is the 9th episode. When we developed this show, we said that we were gonna show it off to the people, let people get it, see it, feel it, touch it, smell it, breathe it.
That's not true. We don't believe in letting anybody smell anything
or touch it
or touch anything around here
or inhale it. Or
we were gonna allow we were gonna allow people.
I don't mind
to get a preview, but today is gonna be the last time that we simulcast this show. So if you will go over to the Strongly Agreed to Strongly Disagree channel, subscribe. We will be there exclusively. That's where all the main content will be. I just did it inside the same private channel. If you go over to the Strongly Agree to Strongly Disagree channel, please subscribe right now. We'll be exclusively over there. We'll be growing it from over there. We did it much like a pilot program. We gave everybody a little piece. We let everybody know what's going on. And now we're going to be over there exclusively. That's where all the votes are also tallied. So anyway, anybody got anything to say before we get started?
This is where the butterflies always win. I strongly agree to strongly disagree. Let's get it popping.
Nigga, please.
I mean, I don't know why you be hating though. Because Roy B always wins the poll.
I don't know what it is. You be cheating like, and you. So okay, Never mind. All right. So,
And if I cheat the goals and you cheat the points, the show is going to be saucy.
yeah. I
You
look.
win all the time. How she cheat?
Right. Hi, Chucker. Yeah. Hey, Joyce. Hey,
You
Feminine
know what?
Melanie.
I know what the barometer on this one is. Hey, Chris. So is it true that E Black cheats and Robbie wins? Is that how it go?
How can I say this nicely? E Black don't know how to count.
Mm,
Lord Jesus.
he
So
don't.
with his bogus ass point system, yeah.
Mhm.
And when it comes to Raw B, when every now and then I watch her on these topics, she has a strong fan base to go in the chat and stuff the stat sheets
Okay.
when she's wrong.
When
Okay.
I'm right. Shout out to the butterflies. Okay.
So when I win tonight, then y'all won't have no like type of discourse about me winning because this is my first time up here, so I'm gonna just blow y'all out the water. Right?
Good luck, young
Good
man.
luck.
No problem.
Also, this will be the first show that we actually drop the link.
Oh,
We will be only exclusively to people on camera. You must be on camera. You must have good mic settings. You must be respectful to everybody. This block button is so immaculate on this hoe.
Hmm.
So please be on your best behavior. But we will be dropping the link.
And don't be coming up here on no ho fi ho ish trying to troll and derail the show because then that's gonna get your ass kicked out too.
And our last guest of the evening has just arrived. Mimi. Salute to Mimi. Hey, Mimi.
Hi, how are you?
Doing good.
Hi, everybody.
hello, how you doing?
So, on this show, like I said, we're going to have a couple of questions. We're going to ask each one of you guys, do you strongly agree to strongly disagree? You're going to state your points. We'll petition the audience to vote. And whoever wins gets a prize. So, Mimi, I'm glad you're here. But let's get started with a black card. We're getting spicy tonight.
Favorite. Those are my favorite.
The first question of the evening. Is. We asked this question already.
That's okay.
I feel like we did.
Yeah, we did ask that question already.
Apparently, I ain't got enough drink for this. Hold on, time out.
It's okay to use your body to get ahead. It's okay to use your body to get ahead.
Now, as you're going one by one, or we can just shout out our answer.
We're gonna
No,
go
one by one.
We're going one by one. We're gonna
You
start off.
ain't prepare me for this, E Black.
I did
You
not.
ain't prepare me for this. You just threw me in. You didn't prepare me for this. I just want to put that out there, y'all.
Okay, all right. You're a big girl. All right, Christopher J. Strongly agree to strongly disagree.
Oh, I strongly disagree with
You
these.
strongly disagree. Okay. Willie Will.
Strongly agree.
Strongly agree.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Rob B. Privilege.
Neutral.
No.
Oh, come on, now.
No. There's no neutral on here.
You see, you guys, they always pressure me. Every week it's peer pressure. Fine, I strongly agree. What?
Strongly agree. Mimi.
I strongly disagree.
You strongly disagree.
Yeah.
And I actually slightly agree.
Mm.
So this is how the panel lays out. Let's get to it. Who wants to go first? The disagree or agree side?
Disagree side.
Oh, I can go first.
Okay, we'll go with the disagree side. Chris, why do you strongly disagree that it's okay to use?
Because let's say if I'm an employer and I need a individual to complete such a task, and somebody comes up to me, she has the nice waist, nice chest, nice hips, nice everything. I use that to hire her only for her to wet the bed. Where there's somebody who is overweight in the stomach, heavy set in the face, got they mama's arms that that cook in the kitchen, qualified to do the job, but I decided to look at your body parts versus if you're qualified to get the task done. So I will always strongly disagree. Your body will only get you so far, but if you like the skill sets, you're gonna go right back to the back of the line.
Okay. Mimi, you want to back him up?
I do agree with what he said. Your body can only take you so far. The second I either stop using my body to get ahead or something changes about my body, I become that much more less valuable. And so it just makes no sense from the beginning.
All right. Raw B, you strongly agreed, regretfully. You want to change it now?
Ain't no regrets to it. At the end of the day, people be really killing me. How people always think it's about, oh, this, that, and the third. Oh, if you're skinny, oh, if you're not skinny, oh, your body's gonna change. Everybody use their body to get ahead every day. I mean, if you fine, you fine. Like if you got big titties, you put them on display. If you got a fat ass, you put it on display. If you're a man, you got a six pack, you put it on display. Like, let's stop the cat. And you going to use sexuality and sex appeal to change the atmosphere in the room. I mean, when you exude it and you walk in, you already know what to look here for. It's about getting the attention and then using your intelligence to manipulate that.
Willie Will, what you think?
So first impression is the lasting impression, right? And I'll use the example that Chris gave. If I hire someone who's good looking, nice body, however, how aesthetically pleasing they may be, even if, let's say I was just hiring her for a marketing position, right? She's easy on the eyes. Not saying that she's not at least knowledgeable enough for the job, but she's easy on the eyes. When she walks into these board meetings, when they look at her, they're not going to just look at her like, oh, she's just some college graduate, or she's just some person on the street, or oh, she's just a company woman. They're going to look at her and they're going to be astounded, like, hey, beautiful woman. And then now she gets to actually use her words and her knowledge to be able to seal this deal to now get us to sale. Now, that's just in that context. In another context, you can definitely use your body to get ahead. I mean, you got tons of people who are doing it right now to this day. You look at people like Twitch streamers, you got OnlyFans, you got all these different content creators who actually do use their body, even if they're not showing anything exotic at all. It just may be a little bit R-rated, but it's not full-on sexual activity. They're making bank off of these. You look at Amaranth. Amaranth goes to sleep at night wearing pajamas, and someone hopes that she falls out of these pajamas, and she makes hundreds, if not thousands of dollars just by going to sleep. So you can definitely use your body to get ahead.
I agreed on this talking point. I do believe that it's okay to use your body to get ahead. It doesn't say you have to have sex. It just says to use your body. I do believe, for instance, real estate agents. How many real estate agents are on Instagram right now selling houses? How many times do we see a waitress at Hooters? Hooters seems to use their waitress's body to get ahead. I think it's okay for a person to use their body, male or female, to get ahead in life. If you have a pretty eyes, I think you should use those. If you have gorgeous dark skin, you can use that. I think if you have, say, a member larger than most members, I think it's okay to use that.
Did you just try to clean that statement up?
So I agree, but not strongly, but I agree. I think there's a lane for everybody. And one of the largest organs in the body is the heart, or the head, the brain. So
if I may add to it, though, you look at someone like some of the most successful bodybuilders that there is around. Like, these guys sculpt their body year round to produce an image so that when they go on stage, they actually look a certain type of way. The striations, the separations, the definition, the muscle tone. And they use their body to be able to win a trophy, which, of course, comes with proceeds. It comes with sponsorships and all this, that, and the other. They're using their body. But if you're just taking out just the solely the aesthetic version of it, you look at sports athletes, they use their body all the time. You look at boxers, you look at movie actors, they have to condition their body to be able to fit a role. So you can definitely use your body to get ahead.
Okay,
Let's just keep it simpler.
hold on one second.
Use,
Hold on 1 second. I just want to remind people, please go over the Strongly Agree to Disagree show. Go to that place, go to the channel, vote right now. The Strongly Agreed side is currently winning. It's only 6 votes. Your vote counts. Vote, vote, vote. Go ahead.
So real quick, to Cellulite's podcast example about them Twitch girls that be R-rated naked, they be playing Call of Duty and getting their ass whooped by people like me. They
So, but here's the
don't
thing.
serve them any purpose when it comes to the actual, when it comes to the actual tangibles, the games and winning. They get smoked by people like me every day without you trying.
So here's the thing. Like, if you win on a game, but they win at the bank, who's really winning? And this is another thing that people fail to realize. Like, your face legitimately is a part of your body. The algorithm goes by facial recognition. So beauty actually helps people get ahead.
Okay, so let's test that theory. Ladies and gentlemen, who is a better rapper? Let me give you an example. Let's use, I don't know. Let's use Eminem and let's use Ice Spice. Who's the better rapper? I rest my case.
But that your point is
So why do you
right. Your point is proven right there. If Ice Spice uses her body, her looks to get ahead in life, I have no problem with it.
And
even if she is subpar rapping, it's not up to me to say, you know what, I'm not gonna care, or I should care that she's gorgeous looking and maybe a subpar rapper. So what?
Are we gonna sit here with a straight face and say that Ice Spice has more money, has more attention, has more bars than Eminem?
Okay, but here's the thing. Even with my example about the bodybuilder example, right? You look at Lou Ferrigno, you look at Arnold Schwarzenegger. Everyone knew that Lou Ferrigno was a bigger and more defined bodybuilder than Arnold Schwarzenegger. But you know what the problem was? Arnold Schwarzenegger was the golden boy. He had the face, he had the girls, he had the status, the movie roles, all this, that, and the other. There was, even at times, I think it was like second to last competition, where Arnold didn't look that good, but it's Arnold. Because of who he is and because of his body definition, this is why they have the Arnold Classic, because they want that tone of body. That tone of body put him ahead. It gave him his own category.
But when it comes to bodybuilding, what are exactly the metrics? I don't know too much about that, except that's a competition where you have to literally show off your body.
This is 100% true. So let's look at wrestling, right? Because wrestling is one of my favorite things, right? We all know when it comes down to wrestling, Vince McMahon like the bigger, stronger guy, right? And when it came down to Andre the Giant, yeah, he was big. Was he toned? No, he was nothing like Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior was toned from head to toe with roids and all this, that, and the other. But the problem was he wasn't as big as Andre the Giant. But you know what Andre the Giant's problem was? He wasn't as big as Hulk Hogan. And I'm not talking about stature. I'm talking about just
notoriety. Yeah, I know. Trust me, I know that very well.
Right. So when it came down to Hulk Hogan's body, his face alone, so ice cream sandwiches, t-shirts, music, all this, that, and the other. And when you see Hulk Hogan come onto the screen, that crowd pop. You look at Stone Cold Steve Austin. When he come onto the scene, crowd pop. The Rock, crowd pop. Triple H, crowd pop. Then you got somebody like Eddie Guerrero, crowd pop. But at the same time, he wasn't as big as them. Their body of work alone is what brought them ahead.
Now, see, I know too much about wrestling. I could push back on that. So
look at The Rock. Look at The Rock. The Rock started out chubby.
Hold on, everybody.
Brought up Eddie Guerrero because I was gonna push back on that real hard.
Hold on, everybody. I want to get Mimi in here.
Okay, go ahead, Mimi.
What do you think?
About what part? I get what he was saying. Like, I personally, for me, don't think it's okay to use my body to get ahead. But listening to you guys and the scenarios and examples that you're giving, yes, when you put things on a broader spectrum, I see it. I see it as a bodybuilder. You're literally using your body to get ahead. As a model, you're literally using your body to get ahead. Whether you're pretty or not is you're using your attributes to get ahead. I do understand that. Just for me personally, it's not what I feel like is okay.
So hold on. If I were to say, hey, I would give you a raise of $100,000 if you lost 45 pounds.
It might be hard for me to lose 45 pounds. It may be something that I tried to do in the past that I can't do, and I know I can't do it. So why would I put myself in that position?
But what do you think it would be like? Would you sign up for that realistically?
Me, no.
Not you?
Mm-mm.
Would you think it's okay for a person to ask that?
I wouldn't judge. No, I guess it just depends on the scenario. If you're an employer, you're saying I give you a raise. No, I feel like that's very inappropriate because my weight to you or my body to you should not be a factor, period, as an employer. But also there's different occupations that I haven't explored and researched and things like that. So I guess it just depends on the situation, the scenario itself. Me personally, and I feel like, just from, having heard me on other platforms, like me, I'm a different breed. Nah, I can't do it. I can't do it. Okay. I just can't do it. But it's no judgment there. It's no, I don't, you know what I'm saying? If that's something that you would do, E-Black, like I'm gonna support you 1,000%. How you need me to support you? You need me to take you to the hospital? You need me to take you to the appointments? What you need me to do? I'm gonna support you. I'm gonna be that friend. But for me personally, no, I can't. It's just me.
What if I told you, hold on, let me ask this.
Oh, go ahead.
Robbie, if I told Robbie, you there, Raw? Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Mimi, I'm gonna have to use you. If I was to say, get a BBL, you'd make another 50 grand a year.
Bad example, because BBLs can be very, it depends. It's a lot. Okay, here, I'll give you a better example. What about mixed martial arts or boxers? They have to go through weight cutting. They have to hit a certain type of weight, or they have to hit a certain weight to be able to fight in that class for that belt. So, Chris, how much you? This is not.
I don't mind.
How much
I'm at 292.
All right, E-Black, how much you weigh?
215.
All right, we're gonna do a catch weight, 245, 250. But here's the thing: it's going to be hard for Chris to lose the weight because he has to lose muscle mass, water weight, body fat, and also you have to include, I don't know how tall he is, bone structure, his diet. You see what I'm saying? Now, when it comes to you, E-Black, that's going to be taxing on your body. You have to put on muscle, and not just any type of muscle, lean muscle, and you also have to keep up that gas tank. But y'all have 4 months to prepare for this fight, which means if you make it to this fight and you make it at that weight, you get paid in the locker room. You don't get paid after the fight is over. You get paid in the locker room. Now, if you can do this thing, it's an extra $3 million on your contract. If you don't make the weight, there's a possibility that you can either have to bow out this fight or you can take a cut in your purse, which is your pay.
Well, that's meeting weight because it will be an unfair disadvantage for me to fight E-Black because of he said 215, I'm 290. That's not fair. That's not fair to E-Black. So we have to find a like I said, a catch weight. We have to meet 250 that way so it could be an even fight. That has nothing to do with your body selling your body to get ahead or whatever the case may be. That's just to protect the other fighter.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna close this out.
And also, real quick, to E-Black's example, I was gonna bring up because Senator brought up wrestling. I was gonna bring up the Intercontinental Champion right now, Gunther. He was heavier than what he had to.
Yes.
Than what he is right now. Vince said, if you lose this weight, I got you. And he's the longest reigning champion of all time. So I was gonna use that, but that's because that's wrestling, and that's Vince say, I have a marketing idea and I need you to be this size. Because Vince already has an idea of how he wants his wrestlers to be. How Gunther used to be? No.
Now that you said that, I want to change my answer so bad, but I can't.
I'm a stand by my answer.
Now that you said that, God damn it, you.
All right, so this is how it panned out. We're gonna close this poll. This was a good first round. Looks
God.
like, oh yeah, 66% or 67% strongly agreed. So we're gonna divvy up the points. Raw B, we're gonna give you 275. Willie will give you 275. I'm gonna take 275. Christopher J.
Wait a minute.
See, when
Christopher
I tell you you
J.
can't count. Didn't I tell you
Christopher
can't
J. and Mimi, y'all both get 150.
Wait
Let's
a minute.
continue on
Hold
with the next
on.
question.
How you get 275? You only agree. You should
Didn't
only
I
get
say he can't
200.
count? Did I not say he can't count?
The math ain't mathing, Black. I don't know what to tell you.
This game is fair and balanced. I don't want to hear nothing
It's
from nobody.
rigged.
This is rigged. You gonna win either way, but all right, no problem.
Next question. It's okay to be close with your ex. It's okay to be close with your ex. Make sure that none of your exes or your currents are watching now. So we're going to continue on asking the question. Mimi, what do you say?
Why I had to go first? Okay, so give me.
It's okay to be close with your ex.
Am I in a relationship?
It's okay for you to be close to your ex.
I am going to strongly disagree.
Okay. All right. Christopher J.
I'm gonna agree.
You're gonna agree? Oh, snap. Will?
Strongly disagree.
Okay.
The X is an X for a reason.
Robbie, you're muted, I think, or your mic's off.
Strongly agree.
And I'm going to go. I'm going to agree. No, I'm gonna disagree.
No, don't change the answer.
Make up your mind.
I'm gonna disagree. No, because a part of me know what I'm gonna say in my real life, so I don't want to cap on the internet. So that's the question. This is how the panel lays out. We're gonna start with the agreed side. Robbie, why is it okay to be still close with your ex?
Because why does everything have to be a battle? Like, it really kind of depends on the ex and the function that they have in your life. If you got kids together, like it or not, you're still gonna be close. Might as well make it a pleasant journey. If you have a relationship with somebody and it was a long-lasting one, and you were able to part on good terms, it's all right to be close with them. Just, you know what I'm saying? No boundaries when you're in a relationship. Like, you shouldn't be in the bed together. And I think people confuse close friendships to close sexual entanglements. A lot of people don't know how to regulate themselves as adults. If they're friends with someone, they think, oh my God, we gotta fall in the bed. Get out of here.
Okay. Chris, you also agreed. Why did you do so?
Because it depends on what time in your life that you was at when you was with that individual. It just might have been wrong place, wrong time, hell, the wrong person. And you might be able to spin a block, maybe months later, years later, you're a different person. You was able to analyze what you did, what you guys went through, or how you could do things better. And who knows? I do believe this is the land of second chances. I do believe in spinning the block on your exes. So I agree. Just keep it cool, keep it cordial. And when opportunity knocks, just answer the door.
Okay. All right. We're gonna go with Will. Why?
I strongly disagree. An X is an X for a reason. I'm unavailable sexually, physically, emotionally, spiritually, all of that. I'm unavailable. I'm not a hold the hand. Listen, all of that went out the window when the relationship went out the window. Communication can still, because I'm not a person who blocks people, right? So you can call my phone, you can text me, fine. That's all that's cool, right? But when you say close, how close are you talking about? Because close to me is just like, I'm going over there checking on you, or if you need something, I got you. Nah, all of that was available when we were together. And when you ended this, you ended that availability. So that goes out the window. You don't get these benefits anymore. You let alone have enough with just having my phone number or my social media or email still available to you. So no, once it's over, it's done.
Me.
I wholeheartedly agree. So I have been married. Me and my ex-husband, we're not close. We're cordial, yes, because right now neither of us are in a relationship. We don't have kids together. We moved out here. It was just us. So when he seldomly calls, and he's like, hey, can you help me with ABCD? Because he's used to me having that in his life. Yeah, I don't mind giving you the resources and teaching you how to do it yourself. The second that I feel like you're reaping all of these benefits that I gave you as a wife when you couldn't do right as a husband, no, I do not believe in spinning the block.
Man doing it out there?
I do not believe in spinning the block. I do not believe in giving you those benefits, especially when you couldn't do right by them the first time. And we were together for a while. So it's different than just, like us being cool, or not even just us being cool, but us being in a relationship for a couple of years, because years go by quick. I understand that. It's different than just, being an ex. But I'm not giving you couldn't handle it when you had me. When I was giving you everything I had, because that's the type of person that I am. I'm gonna give you the blueprint. You couldn't handle me when you had me. You ain't gonna be able to do it now. I'm not giving you none of that. None of it.
Well.
Okay, now Robbie, are you able to drop the link in your chat? Because I'm not able to drop the link in nobody else's chat. So,
You mean for people to pull up the StreamYard
yes,
link? It's on my chat.
it's on your chat.
I dropped it in my chat a couple of times too, but I'll drop it again.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got to send to the top.
All right, and for me personally, this would probably be a neutral conversation or a subject for me. Robbie brought up a great point that if you have children, of course, you're going to continuously have a relationship. I give her kudos on that. However, I believe, much like Will said, an ex is an ex for a reason. You guys have agreed to separate ties. Once you then have somebody else, in my belief, you have to let that person go, or else you'll have what they call an anchored heart. You'll never truly be engaged with another individual completely without letting that person go and seeing that person off. And I'm okay with that. I think it's a matter of respect. It's a matter of peace of mind. So I'm going to just slightly disagree. But Robbie, I want to give you props. You did bring up a great point. If you do have children, I think you're always going to be close to that person. But I do not believe that it needs to be a closeness that teeters the line of violating trust and violating one's sanctity in a relationship. So sometimes you just gotta let it go.
And I got pushback on that too.
Okay, go ahead, go. And everybody remember to please go vote. Everybody, please go vote right now. So far, this is how it's looking. So Robbie's side looks like she's winning. So please go vote. Please go vote.
Damn butterflies.
Hell no.
So this is the thing, right? I'm in a new relationship and I'm still close to my ex. My ex-husband came to my house the other day, cooked for me, did some shit in my house or whatever else. Like, this is the thing. People be looking at words and I don't think they understand the full, you know what I'm saying, range of emotions that close encompasses. I'm close with my best friends. I'm not fucking them, no. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so I think a lot of people really have a hard time distinguishing between friends and sexual relationships. Of course, someone couldn't handle you at full capacity when you're in a relationship with them. That's why you're not together. However, there is a closeness that is always going to be, whether you like it or not, especially if children are in the midst, because you can never leave your ex-person just to die. I mean, I know a lot of y'all can. Y'all can leave y'all ass like, oh, well, nigga, oh, well, ho, die, bitch, die. But that's not the most mature way to look at that situation. Because when you're looking at the biggest picture, right? If something happens to your ex, that's a emotional and mental trauma for your child. If your ex is in a situation where they're in a bad way, and then the kids have to see that, that's a mental and emotional trauma for your children. So now you got to do double the work, because now you have to repair and rebuild your child. And again, a lot of people be doing a lot of stuff without thinking of the long-term effects. I tell people all the time, before you have a child with someone, think about it. Even if you didn't like them, even if you weren't with them, could you still maintain that air of family? Because you family until the kid dies. Until the kid dies, you family.
Salute to Kelly. She says, if you don't let
18,
things
22 at the
go,
most.
if you don't let things go, you can't make room for the new and better things.
I respectfully
Unica
disagree with that.
Richter says you can be close, you can be real close with someone without being romantic with them, etc.
Agree.
Yeah, but here's the thing though. If you leave that availability and closeness, so people you got habitual line steppers out here, right? And with these habitual line steppers, they thought they can get away with it while y'all was in a relationship, right? You got people who would try to push that line and try to challenge your boundaries. And though you may stand solid on your square, you have people who are going to try this. My thing is, when I facilitate, I'll just use my life for example. When I facilitate my space, my exes, the only way you can reach me is by telephone. Now I have been married and I'm divorced, and she got kids, they're my stepkids. They can still call me, hey dad, hey stepdad, what's going on? You see what I'm saying? Either way, but I'm not about to go down that road of, hey, hey Will, can you come do this? Then I come do that. Now the expectation is that you about to pay me a little bit of with your body. You about to use your body to get ahead. That's what happened. Or even like with my baby mama, right? With my baby mama, at the end of the day, I know what she wants. That closeness that I can offer her, to where, hey, if you just need someone to talk to, if you're going through something, you need, you're stressed out, something like that. Even I can offer those small or slight amenities, but it's going to be taken from her. Now, I can't expect her to behave a way that I want her to behave because she's her own person. And that's just how society and humanity goes. I'm going to use Mimi and Christopher J as an example. Me and Mimi, we got kids together, and Christopher J is the new guy. Cool. So now Christopher J and Mimi laying up in the bed, and here I am calling Mimi. Hey, what's going on, baby? Excuse me, why you calling me? Oh, well, you know what I'm saying? I was just calling to check on the kids. It's 9:00 at night. What you mean you calling to check on the kids? Right? Oh, yeah, now how does Christopher J feel in a situation where I call 9:30, 10 o'clock at night? I'll just call and check on the kids, have a conversation. Oh yeah, we can talk, have a conversation. Now I'm taking away from their relationship because this conversation is full of bullshit. Who the hell about to call at 9:30, 10 o'clock just to check on the kids? Come on now.
I'm sorry. Do you not have boundaries?
Till 7:30 to 8 o'clock, my guy.
Right.
After
do you not have boundaries?
You can talk to them in the morning.
Do you not have boundaries with all of your friends? And why would your friend call you up and be like, oh, hey, Mimi, baby? First of all, that would be on Mimi. Nigga, you know I'm not your baby. What's up, Jerome?
Hold on. I was a real shit. I'm gonna be asleep. I'm gonna wake up like Undertaker, look at Mimi. What the fuck you answering the phone for?
Right.
I was like, that out the window.
Right. That's causing problems in the new relationship. So this closeness that could be available, it could possibly cause problems. So why leave that availability open for that closeness to be there?
Yeah. I disagree with that wholeheartedly.
Nobody disagree. Go ahead.
We can do this all day. Nobody can cause problems in your relationships except for you. Ultimately, it relies on the individual to put boundaries in play when they answer the phone, who is texting you, whatever. My people know there's certain hours of the day and night. Don't call me. I'm not finna answer. Hell, even if you call me during the daytime, I'm not finna answer. If you come to my house and you cook for me and you do something else, I'm gonna be talking to whoever I'm dealing with. I'm gonna be doing whatever it is I'm doing. You're more than welcome to come over and do whatever it is. You may want to try to think you're gonna get you some booty, but you ain't getting none of shit. You already know what to look here for before you come into the motherfucking arena. But again, everybody not built that tough. So some people gonna fall. I'm just not one of them people. So I don't see closest as
So Robbie,
But
can
now
your
we're
ex see
depending-
you?
hold
Hold on.
on,
Can your
right?
ex see you naked again?
No,
We're close.
that's
You know
not
what it look
close.
like?
But wait,
That's a relationship. That's not close.
No, we're
So
no.
when you and your ex were together, he's seen you naked, right? Y'all was close. So now that y'all not together anymore, so that's now cut off. So what now? Do we determine where the closeness goes down or up just because we're not together no more?
First of all, again, this is how men's minds work. Y'all equate closeness with nudity and sex.
Yes,
My best friend, my best friends are girls. Them bitches ain't never seen me naked, and we closer than close.
They ain't your man though.
So my ex ain't my man either. What you mean?
Okay, but here's the thing though. Your best friends is not fucking you.
My ex ain't fucking me either.
That's what I'm saying. You and your ex were a thing where y'all were fucking. So now y'all not.
What that
y'all
mean?
exes. But here's the thing. Y'all are exes now. For your new relationship, there should be no reason, right? All right. So I'll use the example that you just gave, right? You said that y'all were together, y'all not together no more. He come over and clean up. Fine, great. Don't you think that would be a communication that you would have, or that let's just use it as a general thing, that at the beginning of a relationship, hey, listen, I just want to let you know, I'm just like, my children's dad are still involved in their life. And yes, he may come over from time to time to take care of his kids or something like that, right? All right,
Yeah.
now, from a man's perspective, do you think that would be it? Christopher J and E Black, do you think that'll be a conversation you can have with your baby mama or your ex-wife? Hey, baby, listen, I need to talk to you right quick. What's wrong? So listen, Josephine, she come over every now and then to look after the babies. The fuck you mean she come over every now and then? That's not a conversation you about to have easily out the door.
I think Robbie is capping. I'm sorry. I think
First
Robbie
of all,
is capping. I think Robbie knows that if her man said, "Yeah, my ex is over here. She just making some tortillas and some enchiladas right now, and she cooking and but we just close like that." Robbie will be over there in a hot New York minute.
actually, I wouldn't. I mean, listen, here's the thing. I'm built from a different breed. I always believe in letting somebody do what they would rather. If you're supposed to be mine and the next person could get you, bye. You'll be put in the friend zone like my current ex. And then you'll be mad like my current ex, trying to get that old thing back. And I'm be like, hey, how you doing? How is life? You good or whatever? And I'm gonna be on to the next one. Like, I'm a gangster. I don't know what y'all talking about. And as far as what you said, Willie Will, you can't have that type of conversation with your new girlfriend. Then what type of little girls is y'all fucking with? A grown ass woman.
I don't know what type of. I know. I said that was.
Wait, let me finish. I didn't interrupt you. I didn't interrupt
you. Go ahead. Do your thing. Do your thing. Go ahead.
A grown ass woman is gonna know if you have children with someone, then their parent is gonna be a part of their life, whether you fucking like it or not. And if you can't handle that, then you shouldn't be with somebody that has kids. Because the reality is, grown-ass adults is going to push for the healthiest version of a relationship with the other parent so that them kids can have the healthiest outcome.
So now I'm going to level the playing field, because I think that you use a factor that not everyone in a general society can subscribe to, because not everyone has a baby daddy, baby mama. Not everyone has an ex-husband, but everyone has had an ex-boyfriend and or an ex-girlfriend. So just so you can use that factor to try to get points, I can acquiesce to that. But here's the thing though, when it comes down to just a standard relationship of boyfriend, girlfriend, you're not about to say to your new girlfriend and or new boyfriend, "Oh yeah, I'm still close to my ex." Wait, what you mean you still close to her? Close like how? Oh, me and his mom, or me and her mom, or something like that. We were real cool. Well, if y'all was so damn cool, why don't you go be with James then?
So this is the thing. This is why I qualified my response when I gave it by stating, if you have children, then you have to be close. I did put that qualifier. Run it back.
Yes, you did.
I mean, in a regular relationship, that's up to the user. I mean, if you could pull it. But if you can't pull it and somebody's applying pressure, like, well, it's either your friend or it's me, then you got some decisions that you got to make.
All right, hold on one second. I want to make sure we're gonna close this poll coming up in 1 minute. In 1 minute, we're gonna close this poll. Get your last words on this topic. We're
Shout
gonna
out to the butterflies.
Like I said, it's always cool.
Tomatoes are good.
It's always cool to be fly with your exes. Y'all can keep it cordial. Y'all can keep it friendly. Y'all can keep it respectful. Or hell, y'all can even keep it nasty. But you have to set the boundaries and make sure everything is enforced.
So you set up dates? Like, hey, listen, I know we broken up, but on Thursday.
However you dictate your relationship is how you conduct it. Just tell them this is as far as I'm willing to go. It's up for them to respect the boundaries.
So hand jobs with no sex.
No, I mean if you're single, if you're single and you want your ex to come lick you from, you know what I'm saying? Your elbow. Yeah.
Mimi, didn't you disagree with me on this one? Come on, you can't let me fight this fight.
I never said I disagreed with you. Y'all were just having a debate. No, I mean, I don't disagree with you. I agree with what you're saying. However, for me, my personal is, like I said, I don't have children with my ex-husband. There's no need for us to be close. We can be cordial without being close. We can be cordial without being romantic. At the end of the day, I don't do spinning the block. I gave you everything that I could give you, whether that was at my full capacity or not. You couldn't handle it. You didn't want to. I'm going to say you didn't want to, because now that we're a year out of this, now you want to come back and now you're telling me all the things that I needed to hear. Now you're doing all the things that I needed you to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing all that. I gave you 12 years. That's all you got. I'm going to be here for you. I would never be the type of bitch that'll leave him to die. I'm going to be here for you for as long as I can. The second that I am romantically involved or I feel myself interested in somebody else, I have to give that. He got to get that version of me. You don't get that. You don't get access. There's boundaries. If you don't respect them, it is what it is, but you don't get access. I don't do spinning the block.
So then why be cordial even now? Just a question.
Because we're, as I stated earlier, we moved out here to Texas together. We don't have family out here. For him to, I'm in Grapevine, for him need somebody for something simple. It could be his car. Matter of fact, it was his car. Something happened with his car. He needed a ride. I got you. We didn't talk while we were in the car. Because what do we have to talk about? I got you because I know you ain't got nobody else. Yeah, I'm not going to leave you out high and dry. But as far as access, I don't care what you buy. That man done bought jewelry. That man done paid bills. That man done paid rent. I don't care what you try to do because I gave you 12 years to do that.
Wait, after the relationship?
After the relationship.
He was still paying bills?
He was still paying bills. He was still doing all that, trying to buy all that. I needed those. So one of my love languages is gift giving. Why couldn't you do that in the 12 years that we were together?
Wait a minute.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
I'm just saying.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
All right, we're gonna close this poll. Hold on. We gotta move on. We're gonna move on that note, okay?
There was no
He was being part of the baddie crew, getting them bills paid.
He said, give me pay my bills, please.
Wait. So there was no conjugal sessions in that?
None.
Oh, hell no.
No. E-Black. Hold up. E-Black.
Oh, no. We are moving on. We are moving on.
I have comments. I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to let it go.
Yeah, men do that. The men do that. Shout out to all of the men that pay for things and are not getting nothing. You are the MVP.
You are P-U-S-S-Y.
We are going to move on. We are going to move on to our next question. Oh, split the points.
Oh, that made me hot.
Raw B-side won, so we're going to give her 300. Christopher J gets 300. The disagree side gets 275 each. So let's go. The next question lined up on the board. Poverty is a mindset. Poverty is a mindset.
That's easy.
Let's go.
Christopher J, what you think?
I gotta go first on this one. God dang it.
Remember your previous answer in previous games, because we do.
I'm gonna have to strongly agree.
Strongly agree that poverty is a mindset. Okay.
Yes.
Robbie, what do you think?
Come back to me.
Oh no, hell to the no.
We can't do that. Hold on. I ain't never seen that in the
I
show.
wanted to say come back to me. Nah.
Will, what do you think? What do you
Strongly
think?
agree. Poverty is a mindset.
You agree?
Yes. Now go back to Robbie. She got an answer.
Yeah.
Robbie got her answer.
I strongly disagree.
Okay, there we go.
Now, butterflies, don't be cheating. Don't just be voting for Robbie just because.
Too late.
Vote for Robbie.
We're not
Robbie's president.
Mimi, what do you think?
That's a tough one.
Oh wait, not that one. Not that image.
Do I have a timer? Wait. In my head, I got this timer going on.
Don't influence her. I hear you over there whispering.
It's okay. I am going to say, oh my God, y'all.
Come to the winning side, Mimi. Come to the winning side. You know you want to win, baby. You want to win.
I am going to disagree.
Disagree. Good.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yes.
I disagree. I also disagree. And we have a new somebody entering into the stage, but I have to set it up. So give me one moment. So far, this is how the panel lays out.
Ta-da!
Like this. We're gonna enter into one of
the
category.
I'm not agree. I'm strongly agree. What you talking about?
You strongly agree.
Strongly agree.
Okay. Strongly agree. Poverty is a mindset.
Okay.
Mindset. Oh, we on the opposite side of the field. This is gonna be funny, juicy.
We're gonna add one more person to this conversation.
What we got?
Hold on one second. Smitty, what's going on? Smitty,
you ain't about to win shit.
Smitty,
the butterfly delegation.
I got $5 saying
poverty is a mindset.
Okay.
You agree, disagree, strongly agree. How say you?
And you on mute, Smitty.
I'm very aware of what I'm on. Thank you, Rob. I appreciate you being concerned for my well-being.
You're welcome.
Respect to you, sis.
Thank you.
So, poverty being what? A mindset, you saying?
Yep.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Yes. Poverty is a mindset.
Do you agree, strongly agree, or disagree? You strongly agree?
Just agree. Only agree. No strongly, no nothing. Just agree.
All right. So this is the new panel. This is how this lays out.
All right.
Let's start off with Will. Why is poverty a mindset?
I should see. I passed the mic to Robbie. I want to hear her answer first.
No.
I'm the veteran. I'm the veteran. You going first.
So, yes, I strongly agree that poverty is a mindset. Having a tenure and working in a homeless shelter for over 10 years, I've seen a lot of people who was going through a crisis of homelessness. Then you had chronic homelessness, right? But the thing was, some of these people, or quite a few, I won't use the word some. Quite a few of these people had that mindset, like, hey, I may be down, but I'm not out, right? So the thing is, when you're in a state of poverty, that's just a financial thing. And although I do understand that there's a mental aspect that comes along with it, the thing is, when you have that willpower, or you make that decision to not let this be your rock bottom, that this is just a stepping stone to where you're going to the top, you use that as motivation. Like, hey, I may have been here, but I'm going there. I don't care how long it takes. I'm on my way there. For people to be stuck in that mindset of poverty, it's like I can't see no way up. That I don't see nobody trying to help me out. I don't see me getting myself out this hole. So I don't want to do nothing. I don't want to go nowhere. I don't want to try nothing. I don't want to network. I don't want to market. I don't want to do anything. It's definitely a mindset, because if people just get out of that mindset and they realize that just because you're there, that don't mean you have to stay there. You can go somewhere else. Actually, your calling or your blessing might be somewhere else, but you're too stuck in your own head because you listen to your friends, you listen to these social media panels, you watching these movies, you listen to certain type of music. You're keeping yourself in that state of that mindset that this is where I'm supposed to be, where you don't have to be there. Starting over is just a process. You just have to be willing to go through it.
All right, cut. I want to remind everybody, we don't want to make this a 4-hour show. So
Cut the
let's see. Since we went on the disagree side, wait, that was wrong.
Why you move us around like this? What you dealing with? What you dealing with?
My fault.
Jesus Christ.
All right. Mimi.
You ain't want me on there. That's okay.
Don't be doing me like that.
That's all right.
No, she might be. Hold on, she might be hitting.
You knew. You doing her like
There
this.
she goes. There she goes.
It's all right.
I got your back, buddy. I got your back. Ain't gonna do you like this.
Christopher J.
Yeah.
Why is poverty a mindset?
For the simple fact is what you make of your situation. You could live in a studio apartment where there's roaches, holes in the wall, water not always running out on high. It's how you see things, how you assess it. You're in control of how you feel and how you view the world. So if you think a poverty mindset, you're going to be in a poverty mindset. You're going to always be bitching and complaining about what you don't have, what you want. Instead of that, be grateful for what God bless you with. And for the things that you don't have, go outside, bust your ass, and go get it. To be stuck in the realm of, oh, woe is me, or I don't have the best house because of the government. They do black people this, they do that way. Shut the fuck up and go get what you want. Get out of that mindset, or you're gonna forever be broke.
Can I go next?
Yes, you.
All right.
Okay.
So I'm thinking more in terms of the root of the issue, right? I understand that if you change the way that you think, you can change your lifestyle. But if you're looking at the root of it, and I only say this from like my experience. I can only talk from my experience, right? But as a child, you're given these cards, these hands that you're dealt with. So you have no control over a impoverished household or not being financially literate, not having proper resources. Like as a child, you don't have that. You won't ever have access to any other resources until you become an adult. As an adult, for some adults, it may be too late. Some minds are stronger than others. Some people have a stronger will than others. And so I always take a look at the root of it. As a child, if I don't have what I need, or I have less than, or I'm, whatever the case is, it is not my fault. And then as I get older, if this is not introduced to me, if this is not taught to me where I can receive it, it doesn't matter how many times you tell me, change the way you think, look at things in a brighter aspect, or look at things from a different point of view. Like I talk to adults all the time and I'm like, change the way that you think about things and you'll change what you see. Their mind is locked because this is what they learned and this is what was instilled in them as a child. Heard everything else. Definitely, appreciate the different points of view, but I always take a look at where the root is and how we got to this point, which is why I disagree.
Okay. All right.
Yes, queen.
Now that we've heard all of, wait a second, Smitty, you're the last person on the agree side. I want to hear why. You guys are presenting a good case.
Mimi was on the disagree side. And
Yeah,
we
Mimi was on the disagree side, but she wanted to jump in, so I let her.
Right. I just felt like it was a good point. Like I heard Chris's, I felt like it was a good point to like pivot. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So out of order. My bad, y'all.
I totally respect what you said. I have no problem with what you said at all.
Smitty,
try to bring it home for him. It ain't gonna work, but you could try.
Yeah, we about to cook y'all.
Facts.
Smitty, why is poverty a mindset?
Smitty in his own little world. He do not be giving the shit.
Smitty, why is poverty a mindset?
Hold on. What's the question one more time? I'm sorry.
Lord Jesus.
Why is poverty a mindset?
Okay, so what? What's the question?
Why do you agree that poverty is a mindset?
Yeah, poverty is a mindset. Why do you agree?
I agree because honestly, well, first and foremost, to give this quick disclaimer, I'll get right to it. Poverty is not just a mindset. Poverty is also circumstance. Okay? You can have the strongest mind in the world. If nothing but despair, depression, and ruin is around you, you can wound up in a certain place of despair. All right. So just to start there. Now, moving forward. All right. Poverty is definitely something that is a mindset, just like how I said earlier, for example, if we took racism, racism is not necessarily something that's inherited. Racist is something that is taught. That child has to be born and it has to be shown certain things in order for it to get to that headspace. Follow me. So when it comes to the same thing with a poverty mindset, we have those who come from a poverty background, and they turned out to be phenomenal individuals in society. Why is that? Because regardless,
Smitty. I'm gonna ask you to
am I
condense your
the only
argument.
one on the screen or not, nigga? What the fuck? At least pull me down if you gonna do that shit.
No. Smitty.
The fuck?
Smitty, I'm just gonna ask you to condense it because we have a round for the disagreements. So just condense it.
Am I allowed to finish? You got me the only one on the screen, nigga.
If
Okay, is this my short 15 seconds of fame or not?
it's not 15 seconds though.
Okay, then pull me the fuck down.
Nigga, please.
All right. Continue on and wrap it up, please.
Thank you. I don't like that Russian shit. I'll just go ahead and drop myself. I don't do that shit. Now, the fuck?
You gonna get this work, nigga.
When it comes to that, it's just like racism. How was that child brought up? What does that child see? A poverty mindset comes from the one who in any and every form of fashion has never been given the opportunity to blossom, grow, and bloom. The poverty mindset comes from the plant that's in a pot that's too small for the roots. That's where it comes from. Okay? So the one who comes from a very effed up background, but yet they still were able to flourish. And we know these stories. Those stories come from the one that even though they were in a fucked up position, single mom, single dad, grandma, whoever, uncle that they lived with, aunt they lived with, they were the ones that they absolutely made sure that that plant had the proper soil so that the roots can take their foundation. So when it comes to the poverty mindset, to land it and shut the fuck up on your show, sir.
You don't want to make an enemy out of me.
Nigga, I'm out of here. I'll holler at you niggas. Don't play with me like that.
Lord Jesus. E Black, why you play so much? Now you made Smitty mad. Smitty come
He got cooked. I don't care about that. He got cooked.
What's that?
He almost wanted to quit too.
E Black.
I'm sorry, I'm petty. Salute to everybody, but let's keep going. Let's keep it going. Who's next on the
Me. I'm next. We're gonna get it back.
Amy's next.
No, I am next. You tried it.
First of all, Christopher J.
Shut up. Christopher J doing too much. I hate y'all. Y'all be cutting up. Sorry, Smitty, come back.
Yeah,
Do we split his points?
Yeah, you can pause.
I'm next.
Smitty, you're welcome to come up. I apologize.
He was just playing. He played too damn much.
Anyhow, Robbie, go ahead.
Okay, let me get my music right. Poverty is not a mindset. Poverty is a systemic failure. We often hear that everyone can make it if they would just put forth the effort. I mean, that it's their own fault that they're poor. And this, unfortunately, is untrue. Many of those that are living on the margins and in the shadows of society have literally been forgotten. Decades of policy choices have created the dramatic increase in poverty that we are now experiencing. Systems and governmental barriers prevent those living in poverty from escaping. As a child, if you grow up in a neighborhood that makes no investment in you, that then turns around and dismantles your neighborhood by closing schools and stores, blocks transportation access, that removes all resources from your community, you will be impacted. So to say that poverty is a mindset, well, it's just disrespectful. There is no way you wouldn't be a person in poverty. And these experiences help frame our lives and the decisions that we make. In fact, most people experiencing chronic homelessness struggle with what we call ACEs, adverse childhood experiences. We are a reactive society, which is one of our biggest downfalls. We have devalued the lives of children. The children will grow into adults. And when we then expect those adults to operate effectively. How? With rational thoughts and make good decisions? What were they filled with to be able to do so? What we don't recognize is that these adults were children that ate Cheerios and Cheetos and quarter waters and juice boxes for breakfast on the way to school, which means they had lower brain function, which means in their impoverished schools, which are the residual effect of redlining, when they don't actually get the adequate educational support that they need, they went to school hungry. And their brains were unable to function appropriately enough to amass all of the information. These are the children that were not invested in. These are the children that were given up upon. How can they thrive in conditions like this? How is that the expectation? People, especially those that deal with chronic homelessness, need more than a roof over their head, if they even want that at this point. They need wraparound services, therapeutic healing, mental health services, a whole bunch of stuff. We got all this money that goes to sports centers, sports arenas, all this other bullshit, basketball teams, football teams, but nothing that actually goes into the community, nothing that actually goes into the children. And then we turn around and have the unmitigated gall, the audacity to say that poverty is a mindset. Y'all better start paying attention to the policies and the politics that are keeping the people in bondage. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, glad you was done. I'm glad you tried to mimic what Smitty was trying to do and take up a 30-minute block of the show. It was very
First of all, I always take up a 30-minute block of the show. I don't even care. I'm gonna say what I got to say, whether you like it or not, babe. Whether you like it or not, honey, you gonna hear this truth. Okay?
But his
okay, hold on. I haven't even gone yet.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
All right. I actually disagree because I feel that, much like Robbie said, that poverty is more about income. Poverty, when a person is in poverty, that means they're not generating a lot of wealth. Therefore, it cannot be a mindset. It is an economic condition which is set upon a group of people who are disenfranchised based on their circumstances. Therefore, you can ask, most of this world is technically in poverty. Does that mean that they have a poverty mindset? No, that just means they do not make enough money. That's it. So I'm gonna keep it short, but let's go.
Yeah, you have to keep it short because certain people want to take over.
Yeah. Say something else we don't like. Listen.
Why would you drop him like that? That's unfair. He was making a
I felt not loved.
Hey, Christopher J.
You don't want to make an enemy out of me. And I'm looking right into the camera, and I'm going to see it again. You do not want to make an enemy out of me. I'm not having it.
Ironically, I remember that episode. That's sad.
So
to respond, here's the thing. There's nothing wrong with it.
Okay, so Mimi's about to leave. So thanks, Mimi.
Thank you for having me. I don't know, because you didn't prepare me. If I come back, it's for Robbie and Will. Me and Chris ain't even friends right now.
Well, make sure you come. Don't worry about it.
I'm just
They be all right. Make sure you come tomorrow night.
I will.
Make sure you come over to my channel tomorrow because me and Will about to be cooking up and acting a fool.
So okay. Okay. It was nice to see you guys. Thank you for having me.
Bye.
Good night.
All right. So it's just us. Once again, please go over to Strongly Agree to Disagree channel. Vote currently right
get
now.
The fuck out of here.
Strongly
that was at 100%.
Salute to the army.
All right, hold on.
That was at 100%. That's bullshit.
We got Smitty back here. Smitty, you feeling better now?
Complete.
Why the fuck you keep pulling me up on these things? Stop doing that shit, bro.
I can't
just pull me up on the panel like a normal motherfucker, dog, and let's go on with the show. What is we doing today?
This is how the show runs.
Brother.
What's going on, dog?
Brother. Smitty.
I came back up because I heard Raw.
Smitty, so can you listen?
I fuck with you, Slim. I fuck with you, tough sis.
I know. Can you listen to me real quick? Just when we doing our little individual answers, everybody just goes up on solo. I don't know if you've caught the game before. When we bring people up, we give them their moment to be welcome to the show. So that's all that is. All right?
I apologize. Okay. Thank you for explaining that. And I appreciate the communication. E Black, I apologize to you as well. All right.
Hey,
let's go ahead and move forward. All right. Let's keep it going. I digress. My mic is muted.
Okay. Thank you.
Now, this is actually the actual time where we actually discuss it now as a group. So
Will, what did you eat? And you was over there tearing something up. What did you eating?
Chalupa.
Now you gonna say chalupa? I just had to flame somebody earlier today and told them about the damn gordito tacos and shit. Like, stop.
I'm sorry. Okay, but it's back on track. I cannot believe poverty is a mindset because, like I said, most of this world is broke. Most of these people are in countries making less than $1 a day. They are in poverty. It cannot be a mindset. The capitalistic systems creates the poverty. The people only live in the systems, and they only get out of these systems based on their economic reach. Are they able to go to college? Are they able to have economic empowerment through jobs? Are they able to create businesses? This is poverty. Poverty is when you do not have any of access or you're downtrodden in a certain situation. Therefore, poverty is not a mindset. Then, okay, go ahead.
Poverty is a mindset because, listen, as an average regular dude from Detroit, most motherfuckers don't even make it from where I'm from, right? Unless you're not part of a certain category, you're not going into a certain atmosphere, such as sports, entertainment, or something like that. As a black man from Detroit, who's uneducated, by the way, never went to college. The only education that I have is high school, which I did not pass, and I got my GED when I was in the Army. After I got out the Army, I went and I worked for everything I got. Most people that's in my vicinity, I'm sorry, not most, a good majority of the people who was in my vicinity have not went to college. They went to work in the factories. They went to work in the plants. They did roofing. They did carpentry. They did a whole lot of things that was more hands-on trade than it was scholastically. You see what I mean? So with that being said, yeah, we understand that we may be in a impoverished state, but our mind is not stuck there. We're on the grind. We always have to get out there and go get it. It being stuck in that mindset leaves you in the position where I don't want to do nothing. I just want to get. I want everything handed to me.
Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. Redlining. They got y'all stuck. Because redlining done messed up your neighborhoods and your educational system and messed up your property taxes and the money in the community. So therefore, stop again. And I said, what I said?
Chris, what you got to say on this?
There are people who are in a physical poverty who manage to get themselves out of the situation because they are able to put on a different shades on and be grateful for the situation. Not be grateful for this. Let me make sure I word this carefully because I want to be responsible with it.
Mm-hmm.
They are thankful.
Not your words.
They are blessed for the situation and they know to get more out of it. So they instead of the whole woe was me, they find a way out. Because they know that there's more outside of the box that they're currently stuck in. They find a solution to find a way out.
Just because you is broke doesn't mean that you gotta be broke. That's all it boils down to.
But that's the point that we're making. If you're just because you are broke doesn't mean you have to be broke. That means you have to go and get it. That means you have access to things that you can get. However, when you are in poverty, but hold on, when you are in poverty, but when you're in poverty, you just do not have the access to the things that you want to have. These things are not readily available to you, so you can be able to take advantage of them.
That's not true. What? All right, give me a class. Give me a class of people who is in poverty right now that does not have access to other things that other people don't.
Nigerians.
Bullshit. They can come
Afghanistan.
They can come to this country and be tax free for how long?
No, are we just talking? I thought we were talking just poverty as a mindset, not American poverty.
Because you want to go worldwide, there are people who live in far worse situations than we are, but because that's where they grew up in, they don't have that mindset of being poor. This is just my environment, and because of that, I'm still going to succeed with less. To this, especially get old enough to come to this country to go to a 4-year degree and take that back home to get the family out of the actual physical poverty. But it had to start here first.
But the thing is like no matter what, you can't. I think we're overstating the fact that these people are this. I'm sorry. The whole definition of poverty is about economics. Therefore, the only way to solve poverty is to give economics.
I'm gonna let you finish. Go ahead.
That's the point. You cannot sit here. You cannot sit here and say, okay, if that's the case, then is there a $20 an hour mindset? Is there a $25 an hour mindset?
So here's the thing too. Even to go to school to get an education, you cannot get a good education with food insecurities. You can't. You can't focus on your education when you're hungry.
There's solutions for that, but keep going.
But most people don't have those solutions. They don't have access.
Who does not have access?
Last time I checked, you could go to community colleges. You can't afford a university. That's still a thing. You can't do that. You can always go to trade school. They'll set you up with housing. They'll get you a job after this. I forgot how long trade school could normally be. But either ways, once you graduate, now you can get some money to get something to eat because now you got bag.
This sounds
two different conversations. I'm talking about food insecurity inhibiting children and young adults from having the mental capacity to learn. When a child and a young adult is dealing with food insecurity issues, Number one, their brain does not have the adequate nutrition that it takes to power the brain in order for the brain to function appropriately. From a medical terminology, it's called failure to thrive. It is a nursing care plan item. Number one.
That's
number two. It what?
That's malnutrition.
So do you think that people that are impoverished are not malnourished?
Though they may be impoverished, but are we talking about state or are we talking about world?
State and world.
Okay, state and world. If people wasn't so focused on food that tastes good and were focused on food that is good for them, nutritious wise, then yes, a lot more people would be able to function at a higher capacity to be able to.
We're not even talking about the nutritional property.
No, we're talking about poverty, though. We're talking about.
We're talking about food insecurity. So you assume that everybody that's in poverty is eating?
No, what I'm saying is that so my question is this: when it comes to poverty and it comes to food insecurity, so what denomination or what class or what status of people can't go to a church to get food from a food bank? What people can't go to a soup kitchen? What people can't go get free food?
So in Arkansas, they don't have that. In Arkansas, you can't even go. You cannot go to a food bank unless you have worked with labor force for 8 weeks.
Yeah, but that's Arkansas.
There's plenty of states like this.
In Texas, you can go to a food bank. In Detroit, you can go to a food bank. In New York, you can go to a food bank. In California, you can go to a food bank. In Minnesota, you can go to a food bank. In Milwaukee, and what's the name of that goddamn place? Florida. It's a whole bunch of places you can go to a food bank. It's always some type of resource out there to where people can actually help. If you go to a homeless shelter, a soup kitchen, they're serving food.
So the people that have to go to food banks and soup kitchens and homeless shelters to eat, that's a mindset that they chose, right?
No, it's not a mindset that, like I said.
Okay, but that's the point.
So now I worked at a homeless shelter for 10 years. So most of these guys, some of these guys, I'm not going to use the terminology as most, but some of these guys, when they was living in the shelter, they were actually doing work for the city. Hell, we just had Little Caesars Palace just built. It was contracted. And they had to have at least 51% of the people from Detroit to actually work on that building, because if not, they was going to have to sell that contract out. So what they did was they came to the homeless shelter. What they did, they came and got these guys, paid them a wage. They went to work. They worked on a work contract. They came back to the building. We served them 3 square meals a day. Plus, we gave them a hot shower, plus a room and bed. So it's not that these people can't come out, because these people can. A lot of these guys who actually did construction on the Little Caesars Palace actually end up taking that money and actually involving their life.
But now, how did they get to the part that they were in the homeless shelter in the first place? So you're talking about the solution after they're already an adult, right?
Okay.
After they have already been deeply entrenched in poverty. How does one get to that level of poverty?
You have different circumstances: drug abuse, other abuse, which we're all adults here, but I don't want to disrespect this channel. Other forms of abuse. Some people just hit rock bottom. They lose their job. Financials go out the window, something like that. It's a lot of different things, a lot of different ways that people can become homeless. Now, homelessness is a mindset, because you have homelessness and then you have chronic homelessness. When you have chronic homelessness, you're not just... The best way to define chronic homelessness is that I don't want to be under no one's roof. Homelessness is I can't be under no one's roof right now.
No, but this is the thing. You stay stuck on the feature of homelessness.
Okay.
Is homelessness the only function of poverty in the mindset? No. It actually is not. So then stop trying to bring the conversation to homelessness in and of itself, because at the end of the day, this is the problem that the African American community has as a whole. Like, y'all want to sit there and blame the victims of policy and politics, because it's easier to say, well, you can just bring yourself up out of it, when the politicians have told you as well. It is all about the policies and the economics of the community. But y'all refuse to believe that. It's policy and it's politics.
And that's correct, because there are programs that have given women who have children daycare funding. They have to give them daycare funding because they are in poverty else. But then they also cap the amount that they make. If they make too much money, they can't get the service. So it's not about necessarily people taking advantage of programs. It's sometimes, like Robbie says, the politics in them all. If you work a job $14 an hour, then next thing you know, you're out of the food stamp loop. But you're going home and you can barely fill up your car and your refrigerator with food. So it's not a policy. It's not a mindset. It's a policy that in America, where capitalism is essentially making things so expensive, making consumerism, making
you keep raising the minimum wage. What you think is going to happen?
What? Wait, what did you say? Repeat that.
You keep raising the minimum wage.
If you keep raising up your lifestyle, you keep raising I'm not about to get into this because we don't ain't got the time and the patience. So I'm just gonna say that for another time. But real quick,
did you say if you keep raising minimum wage?
That's one. That's one. But I'm not about to go in details on how every time the cost of living goes up. It's ironically is when people want to say, "Oh, I need to get paid more," or we raise minimum wage. We need to ask for a higher ceiling when it comes to the whatchamacallit. Then once that goofy shit happens, then you notice that let's say you want to go to McDonald's, how much does the meal cost now? Does anybody want to take a guess? Because I think the average is like $10 fucking dollars for some food that's not even good for you. That's going to send you to an early grave.
Mm-hmm. Has McDonald's ever had
we don't know this, or am I tripping?
But has McDonald's ever had a loss in profit?
No, McDonald's have not had a loss of profit. You know why?
So see, and this I put this in the chat. See, because y'all talking about just economics or whatever the case may be. And you got some ball players, you got some actors, you got some entertainers, you got some rappers. Put money in their hand, and you'll notice they still have impoverished mindsets because they asses still are broke because they blow through that money and they literally are back in the same situation that they find themselves in. That's a impoverished mindset because they didn't start here.
So here's the thing, and people irritate me severely. How much has inflation risen over the past 50 years? Because minimum wage has just recently been raised after a good 50 or 60 years where minimum wage remained stagnant while inflation spiked. I was just on the phone with my people in Hawaii. They was like, yo, I can't even afford to eat out here. I'm about to come back to the mainland. They are raising the cost of your food.
It's expensive to live out in Hawaii.
Jesus Christ, Latter-day Saints and the Mormons. As y'all go to the grocery store every damn day, they raising the price of food. But poverty is a mindset. All y'all niggas about to be hungry. All y'all niggas ain't about to have no fruits, no vegetable, no water. All you gonna be able to afford is fucking McDonald's. What y'all talking about? Y'all paying attention? Gas, the price of gas is going through the roof. They done dropped it, raised it high, dropped it down low, and they slowly creeping that shit on you. Your utilities that you use in your home, property taxes, the taxes that you have to pay. I know people that were getting $3,000 and $4,000-$5,000 back in taxes. They owe money this year. They're confused. They're like, wait, what had happened? Because the math is not mathing. 903.96% is the rate of inflation.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all talking about some. I don't care. Y'all got it.
Yeah,
no, y'all got it.
That's still cool. Okay.
Hold on one second.
I'm gonna patiently wait. Just let me know when I can get in. I got a lot.
You might as well
Smitty, right now we are at 50-50. I need for you. You are on the. I think you were on the agree side.
On the agree side.
He was on the agree side.
It moved this camera. So.
And y'all go vote for strongly disagree and diagree. We ain't gonna let these niggas win. Not today. Not ever.
I'm gonna let Smitty get the last word on this, and you have to sway the audience to your side of agree.
Okay. All right. So
take as long as you need, brother.
Nah. I know E-Black got the egg timer set on me. I know the egg timer set. So look. All right. First and foremost, I don't know where you guys live. All right. I'm in PG. All right. So out here like in Maryland, like the magician, the wizard, McDonald's by itself, minimum wage is $18.50. They also pay for school. I don't know where you live. I'm out here in DC and Maryland. McDonald's pays a nice little something for the average Joe who just might only have their GED. You just might be able to make it, little nigga. All right.
And that's new. And that's a new thing because the politics changed that. I'm sorry, Smitty. Go ahead. I apologize.
I'm with you, Raw. I'm with you. You know I rock with you, Shout. You know I rock with you. So look, right. When you talk about inflation, do you know who inflation really affects? Those who have a lack of budget management. That's it. Bruh, I can shit you not. I never noticed there was inflation in eggs and everything else because I'm frugal. I know how to manage my money. I know what comes in every month, and I manage my shit. I don't go through that because I'm not concerned with the shit that most of you niggas are concerned with. Fact.
Smitty,
I'm just saying. So like,
Smitty,
I don't really be peeping too much inflation because my account is always at a point where at any point, if I have to go pay for something, watch this to land it. That so-called $500 out of nowhere bill that comes to your home, that doesn't affect me. We can still go to the club the next day. I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
First of all, if you have a budget, no, because if you have a budget and you've been paying to your budget for a period of time, then you already know that there's inflation because then you should notice the subtle increase.
No, Raw. The only thing I notice is what happens in my account. I don't pay attention to the inflation. I pay attention to my budget. Is my account still in order? Fuck the inflation.
No,
Rock out, bro.
This is a thing where people be getting it twisted. If you have a budget and you're making the excess of your budget work for you and it goes into accounts and savings and investments and so on and so forth, over time, if you're actually looking at the whole entire bottom line of your financial portfolio, you notice how the increases in certain areas have a long-term effect on the decreases in other areas.
Now, the very first thing that I mentioned, Raw, was those who have the lack of budget management. Rock out, Raw.
What I'm saying is budget management is when you actually started to notice the impact of inflation. Because if you have a budget,
you adjust to the budgets in your management. Rock out, Raw.
At the end of the day, even if you adjust your budget, you still notice the inflation. If you have a budget for groceries and your budget for groceries,
no one never said you didn't, Raw. Rock out.
You said you don't notice inflation. That's what you said.
Because I have budget management. Rock out, Raw.
Regardless if you have budget management or not, you still notice the effects of inflation if you're paying attention to your budget. If you spend $400,
nothing happens in my daily routine because I see it, I adjust. Budget management is in order. No problems there. Household in order. Everything in order.
Blinders, and it's not looking at the overall picture because the overall picture is that inflation exists.
You know what? There have been many times in football where I was tackled, but I just didn't want to believe the whistle was blown. Rock out.
Hey, bro, stop the fight! Stop the fight! Stop the fight! There we go.
Because inflation is real. Y'all don't believe that inflation is real. When y'all be out here, hold on, E Black. When y'all be out here hungry and homeless in about a good 3 years, and y'all fall privy to
not if you have budget management, Raw.
Child, please, even with budget management, the way inflation is set up, the way these Rockefeller papers is set up, a lot of y'all about to be fucked up because y'all live in a dream world. Y'all living in a fantasy.
I have had budget management for my 41 years of experience in life.
Listen,
I'm in a 5-bedroom, no mortgage. I feel pretty fucking good. Because of budget management. I don't have debt. And guess what? I don't have the degrees.
Time out.
Everybody name AJ.
You gonna get this work, nigga.
We ain't all day.
Time out.
We ain't got hot dog.
That was a good session. However, the greed side came from behind. Pause.
Whoa.
And
that's because they was crying. They was crying and they was pandering to the masses. Go cry baby asses.
Yeah, I agree. They were pandering. So 57% strongly agreed.
Cry baby asses.
41 or 42% or 43% disagreed. The strongly agreed side won, or the agreed.
Nigga, please.
we are gonna divvy out the.
See how you tally up these points because you've been fucking up.
Man, that was
we get 500 points apiece, and they get 150 each.
Bullshit.
Bullshit. Flip the table over.
This was a close one, so let's just divvy it up. 300 to the Will, 300 to Christopher J. Smitty gets 300.
100 apiece.
Me and Raw B get 299. Next question.
That's right. That's right.
Let's go to the next question. Next question. Next question.
Thank you, Black. Salute.
Next question. Where did E Black get his degree from? What the fuck?
Don't worry about it.
I did it.
Jesus, cover me. Jesus.
All right. The next question is this. And if once again, the link should be in the chat. If you would like the link, ask for it. Everybody's welcome. We're opening it up to everybody. But the next question is this. There will always be the one that got away. There will always be the one that got away. Robbie. Did she just snort? Did she just snort?
No, I strongly disagree. Jesus, no, I strongly disagree.
Well, he will.
Come back to me.
I didn't hear you.
Come back to me.
No. We're not doing that. Nope.
Oh, you did it for her, but you didn't do it for me. Oh, that is best. Ain't that a bitch? No problem.
Everybody ain't Robbie. Sorry, boo.
I strongly disagree.
Strongly disagree.
Yeah, you better come on and win the team.
Smitty, what do you
I
think?
strongly agree.
Which one you doing?
I strongly disagree.
Yeah, exactly. You better stay over here where it's safe.
Smitty, what do you think? There's always the one that got away.
Those who got away, as far as like I had a good one. I'm just coming back from the restroom. Forgive me. I did. I went to the restroom.
There will always be the one that got away.
Yes. Listen,
you
the
agree?
only ones. Hold on. My bad.
Do you strongly agree or agree?
Oh yeah. Okay. We're on that part. Okay. I'm catching on. Agreed. I actually strongly agree. Strongly agree. Yes.
For Jay.
I strongly agree.
Strongly disagree. Oh no.
I strongly agree.
Oh, strongly agree. Okay.
I thought we was cool, Chris.
All right.
It's a long story. I'll explain.
They over there, him and Smitty. Well, we gonna wait till what E Black go.
I'm gonna agree. Oh
no.
I'm gonna agree. There's always that one that got away.
How much is it to drop E Black off the show?
This is how the panel laid out. Y'all already know. We're gonna dispute this one. Who wants to go first?
We'll let the agreed side go. Because apparently the agreed side likes to be like a cookie sandwich. They want to put a bread part down, talk their shit, and then when they get annihilated by the disagree side, they want to come back around and say some more shit. So we're gonna let y'all go first. Go ahead. We're gonna start with Christopher J. Go ahead, Christopher J.
So a long time ago.
Chris, your mic is low.
Oh shit.
That's
Y'all
because
hear
he
me?
trying to give y'all the sexy voice. He trying to give y'all the baby come back.
Hey, did you see the teddy bear eyes?
You can blame it all on me.
Oh, I hate y'all, man. Hold on, let me turn my volume up. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so dang it, there's always one that got away. I do strongly agree because this goes. I think this kind of goes to our first topic, maybe the second one. It's just for simple, like what different, what mind state you're at when you was in that relationship, and where are you 5 years from now, 10 years from now? Because I'm a firm believer of spinning the block when it comes to your exes, because there's a lot of maturing that you have to do, and a lot of reflection that you need to go through, so that way you can correct your wrongs and you could go ahead and get back in the field and utilize what you have learned and make sure it doesn't you don't make that same mistake again. So I strongly agree that but that's pretty much it. I strongly agree.
Boo.
Girl, go. I want to hear Robbie. I want to hear this.
I agree.
That's but cool.
I'm gonna say basically, there's decisions that I've made in my younger life that I admit I let some people go away that weren't at that moment in time for my life. It is what it is. I think we all make decisions based on whatever situation. Sometimes for men it's economic. Sometimes you couldn't afford to keep her at a younger age. Sometimes you weren't mentally mature. Sometimes you were dealing with things. I think soul bonding is it's almost a crapshoot, and not every single time can you be successful at the crap table. So I'm going to be definitely agreeing with this. That I think there's always that one that got away, but if you're with the one right now that you want, that's a beautiful thing too. But to ignore the fact that there could have been people that you could be with, it is the way it is. That's why Erykah Badu made that song. Maybe next lifetime.
If you wasn't spending $5,000,
And y'all love y'all some Erykah Badu.
Yes.
Erykah Badu, crazy hoe. You right. She is a crazy hoe.
Smitty.
What's up?
There's always be that one that got away.
My bad. There always be that one that got away. Yes. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. All right, so me, yes, I am on the verge of being married, right?
Congratulations.
No, thank you. I'm still take that shit one day at a time, my nigga. You don't rush shit. If you learned enough. But I was with the mother of my child. We known each other. She was 14, I was 16. I'm gonna make this quick. The point is that because of the street life that I was living and being so engulfed in that, yeah, I honestly can say, dog, like when you talking about like I mean, you at your worst, you at your best, like and everything in between. Honestly, truly. I mean, I was 12 and a half years, first and only child. I personally can say, and to this day, me and her, as far as co-parenting, we cool as shit. She dope as fuck. I don't have that, I wish my ex burned in a house fire. No, that's not my circumstance. Like we can talk. We know how to parent. So my point in saying that is me and her, we've actually spoken about that before, some years back, as far as like it really was supposed to be us. I was 20 years old when I gave her my virginity. I didn't lose it. I know where the fuck it is. It's with the mother of my child at her residence right now. So, like I know what having that one that like when you were at your worst, bruh, like when you were really, really, really fucked up, when you lost your car and she was able to ride on the backseat of a bike with you, and she went nowhere. She didn't cheat. She still just, she really held it down with you. I'm gonna tell you right now, with somebody who went to prison for 7.5 years, got out, and then I started dating again. And man, the flip that I realized, the basic things that I thought, when at one point when I would say to a woman, yes, I'm a chef, and that was so impressive. Now I'm out of prison and I'm hearing, so you don't own the restaurant? That's it? Just the chef? You're not the DM, the GM, nothing? It's a total shift. Yes, I do believe to land it, and I'm landing it right here. There are men out here who definitely at one point in their life, they can't listen. The only niggas that don't know this are the dudes who do not have enough experience. You have to have enough experience with like awesome ass women and nothing ass bitches for you to really realize what you had right there. That's the only way. So the only dudes that don't recognize that are the dudes with the lack of experience, I would say. So as a man who has enough, I don't brag on my dick and I don't lie on it. As a man with enough experience, I can honestly say I've had enough experience to where I've seen awesome fucking women, dog, that I've come across. And I've also come across some nothing assholes. And I recognize the difference in the two. So can I personally say that there was a time that I came across that one? You motherfucking right. And I stand on that shit. I digress. My mic is muted. I rock out.
All right. All right. All right. So our side is finished with it. Go ahead, Robbie. Explain to me why you totally disagree that there will always be a one that got away.
Because at the end of the day, if you was the one for me, then you would be right by my side. Like if someone is meant for me, then they get the best. They get a little bit of everything, honey. And if you ain't getting a little bit of everything from me and it don't work, then that means you wasn't meant. Oh well, tough titty said the kitty, but the milk's still good. Move around. Like I just don't really understand what this is. Where people be caught up, like, oh no. And one time in band camp, I love them so. Mercutio. Like we in some type of Shakespearean play. Absolutely not.
Oh God, no.
If it's over, it was over. Peace. Maybe I'm the one that got away. I don't know. I'm cold-blooded. Fuck this.
Damn, Robbie, you vicious.
Thank you.
Willie, Will, you disagreed also, which is shocking. I thought this would be a female answer because I understand what Robbie is saying. I expected that from a woman who felt like she had her options, so I get it. But Will, you disagree?
Back in my days where I was a undergrad of being a simp, yeah, there were not one but two that I felt got away. Once I matured and I actually went through my evolution of going through therapy and getting my mental health right and stuff like that, I understood that there's this concept out there that though there may be someone that I missed, if I continue to keep holding on to my past or thinking about the things that could have, should have, would have, might have been, I can't look forward into my future. So is there one that got away? No, we just grew apart. And I learned from that lesson about how it is that I made my mistakes and what it is that I should not have accepted or excused just so that I could be accepted. I learned from my experiences during those times, not with just that one person, with those two women. And now I'm moving forward in my future life. Now my thing is I know what not to accept. I know what and how not to behave. I know what to look for. I know what not to look for. So for me to say that, oh, there's that one that got away, no. There's not that one that got away. There are those who have taught me lessons. And from those women who have taught me lessons, they were great teachers because they broke me down in ways that I didn't think a man could be broken. But fortunately enough for me, I am a graduated simp. Once I crossed that stage and I got my degree, I burned it. And I moved on to the next chapter of my life. The next chapter of my life is that I would not be held back by my past discretions, whether they was with someone who I loved or cared for or someone who I did not love or care for. Who I'm moving to now in the future is nothing like anything I left in my past.
I would just like to say, Will, you and Raw B are full of shit, and I'm ready to lock antlers.
Let's go.
Full of shit.
All right.
Both
Before you guys lock
I'm
in,
so ready to fucking lock antlers. Look, say what y'all gotta say. Black, let me know when it's my turn, and let me go ahead and eat this shit the fuck up.
No, you
Rock
guys,
out.
you guys can. You
Oh,
guys
oh,
can go ahead. Hold on, guys. Hold on.
You gotta rumble with the B, huh?
Damn.
What the
I wanna
fuck is
make
a
sure
beat to a bull?
I wanna
Look,
make sure.
sting you right under the hands, make it swell up and
We can do it. Hey, bro, I
want to
love you.
make
I
sure-
love you, bro. I love you now.
Hold on. I want to make sure that everybody goes over to Strongly Agree to Strongly Disagree show. We have 17
All
votes.
I want to know is when it's my turn, nigga. You go ahead and do that other shit. Let me know when it's my turn. I don't give a fuck about nothing.
Hold on. We're gonna have some decorum. Hold on, we're gonna have some decorum in here, my nigga.
No,
all right. Let's get this straight right now. Are we gonna get straight? Okay.
I mean, you're not wrong, but you didn't have to say it. I mean, good Lord.
So, like I said, we're gonna have to everybody go to Strongly Agree to Strongly Disagree. Vote. Y'all can continue now.
Under the blood in the name of Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Amen. Praise the Lord, saints. Praise the Lord.
But I want to hear what Smitty pushback is because
I want to hear what Smitty pushback is.
Yeah.
Let's go, Smitty. Let's get it. Let's go. Smitty done left. He had to go to the
No problem. While he taking a break, listen, let me tell you something. At the end of the day, those people from my past, I have nothing negative nor bad to say about them. The thing is, I learned from them. I learned from my ways, and I learned from how it is that they treated me. What I also look forward to in my future, I know what not to accept. I don't have to accept back talk, disrespect, just to be able to get the type of love that I want or the type of treatment that I want. I don't have to accept being disrespected at all levels just because, oh, she my woman. Fuck that. You may be my woman, but at the same time, I'm a man. I don't have to take your disrespect just because I love you. I can leave your ass. It's much easier for me to grab these keys and walk out this door than for me to sit here and be disrespected to you. I mean, disrespected by you just because you think that's how I should be treated. No, that is not. When I talk about those ones that got away, that's what I was accepting because I thought that's what's supposed to happen.
Yeah.
They get away. They walked away. They walked out my life gracefully.
Facts. I gave you the scissors. When you
those wouldn't be the ones that got away then.
You cut the ropes yourself.
Not the ones that got away. They the ones that taught me a lesson.
Am I tripping here? Those would not be considered the ones you got away.
No, hell no.
We're still talking about where you actually dropped the ball and you let that get away from you literally.
What makes you look
I didn't drop the ball. The ball hit me upside the head, and I thought that I deserved that knot. Hence why I thought that love that I was getting was what I was supposed to have.
I don't think that's the one. I don't think that's the one. I don't think that's the one.
No.
Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? Can I ask a question? I just want to ask a question.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask. Look, I just want to ask folks. Have we ever heard the term "young and dumb"?
Yeah, absolutely.
Where does that come from? What does the term "young and dumb"? You know what the fuck that comes from? That comes from those who had something very awesome in their life, and then they get older and they realize I was just young and fucking dumb. Okay, so this whole hold on now. I'm like, yeah, I rock out. I'm just gonna get a quick second. The whole thing of believing that one didn't get away, that wouldn't be the case if we actually had folks who did not complain so much about what the state of dating is today. All right, and no, real shit. The way people describe the state of dating is why. Because there's a lot of people, they won't say it, they won't admit it. Because listen, pride, ego, the whole nine, that shit is a it's a monster. They won't say to you, you know what? Man, I had a beautiful fucking thing. And you know what? I'm humble enough to say that beautiful thing got away from me. You know what most of us do? We do everything we can to make sure we, keep face, show face. We got to make sure that we always let folks know, nah, it wasn't that bad. Nah, I get them like that. Niggas on my line, niggas on my heels, hoes on my line, the whole nine. We always want to put up a facade, and we're not going to play these games as real people in real life. Now, if I hear anybody, I shit you not, I'm just going to tell you how Smitty taking that shit as somebody in the real world. Anybody who try to sit up here and tell me you've had enough experiences with men and or women and or both, and you haven't come across that one at all of our ages by now, nigga, you's a motherfucking panelist. You don't be in the real world. And use a goddamn lie.
I can accept
because I'm not trying to hear that shit.
No, you good.
Wait. You said something, Will. I'm gonna say something now. First of all, the reality of what dating is as it stands today is because a lot of people don't have self-love. That's number one. So if you don't love yourself, you busy chasing your reflection.
Where does that start, Raw? Where does that start? Where does that start?
But I didn't.
Where does self-love start, Raw?
I didn't interrupt you. But I didn't interrupt you.
Forgive me. I'm sorry. You're right.
I didn't interrupt you.
You're right.
Go a little bit.
Most people don't have self-love. They chasing their reflections in other people. They don't know what it is to care about themselves. They don't know what it is to big themselves up. So when they feel like there's one that got away, the one that got away has attributes and aspects of a personality type that they wish they had for themselves. At the end of the day, young and dumb, whoever had time to be young and dumb? See, that's a luxury not afforded to most. When you're old and you have to be grown and wise, you don't got time to be young and dumb. When you sitting there and you dealing in relationships, you're going to know that some relationships ain't shit. But there should never be somebody that got away, because if they were that great, then you should do better. And this is spoken from someone that was married at 21 years old. So while everybody else was fucking the whole world, I had a ring on my finger. I was somebody's wife. So therefore, when you got a whole world full of people that are non-traditional, that been running around fucking through everything they could fuck through all of life, man, woman, child, or fucking beast, of course they're going to feel like somebody got away, because they ain't building relationships how relationships should be built. You're supposed to fucking spend time in conversation in Congress, actually getting to know somebody, knowing what they're about, knowing what their vibe is. And if you vibe with them on a certain way, you ain't never supposed to let them go. When the astral plane aligns your spirit with your soul mate, there's everything that's going to put you in alignment. Y'all is out here chasing fucking ghosts in the shell. Y'all think y'all met your soulmate. Y'all think y'all met the person that was in a spiritual alignment with you, and you didn't. So now you got regret because everybody else that you meeting maybe is not as good as the one person back in the day, but that's still not the person for you.
What happened to Chris?
Okay, Raw. Beautiful. I mean, listen, Raw, I'm going to be honest with you. I need you to come by and do my pillows. They need that type of fluff. My pillows need that same fluff. I shit you the fuck not.
You know what?
That was gorgeous. Let me help you out, Raw. Let me help you out, Shawty. Let me help you out, Shawty.
Wait a minute, because you said.
Let me help you out, Shawty.
Listen.
Go ahead, keep on fluffing.
Listen, one of these days, I'm gonna have my man come out here and tell you what the lick here for, and he gonna tell you ain't shit fluff over here. Everything I speak is golden facts.
I don't need another man to tell me anything. I believe you and what you say. You have never done anything in any extent that where it is I have to not believe you. So why would you have to bring? Hold on now. Is your word solid or not? I never have to say I have to bring anybody else to vouch on Smitty's word.
I mean,
Smitty
you
says
said it
it,
was
and
fluff,
that's the fuck it.
Let him go.
but you said it was fluff. So
Smitty
if you
says
said
it,
it
and
was
that's the
fluff,
fuck it. I never have to say I bring my lady in. I never say my
how is that
homeboy, my mama, no motherfucking body.
but you said it was
Nigga, I
fluff.
said it, that's it. What are we talking about?
How
Yes,
is it
the
fluff?
bull is ready for the beat.
How is
How is it fluff? Is it like marshmallow fluff? Is it tasty? Can you spread it on some toast with some Nutella? How is it fluff?
I'm aware of this part. I'm aware of this part. I like this part. This is the colorful part. I like the colorful part. We're gonna work through the colorful part. Bro, I'm too sharp. You know that shit, fella. You know that shit, fella.
Here's the thing, really quick.
Go ahead.
So let's just use the hypothetical example of someone between the age of 20 and 30. Can we all agree on that?
Okay.
All right. So someone between the age of 20 and 30. You mean to tell me they can't experience a devastating relationship, or they may not experience some, or let's just use relationship. They can't experience a devastating relationship during that time frame to where they can say, you know what? It may have been 1 or 2 or 3 people that I have dated, but that was enough. That one relationship may have broke me to the point to where I'm gonna be respectful, but y'all kind of read between the lines on this. I thought about taking myself out the game. You see what I'm saying? So once you reach that point, you say, you know what? Now we're talking about poverty. Poverty is a mindset. Now you're talking about, all right, I don't want to actually take myself out of the game. Let me go seek some help. Then when you go seek this help, you're able to reflect back on your relationship and not have something against this person, since we're talking about the one that got away, because there may have been someone that loved you, but the way that they showed you that love may have been toxic as shit. You just didn't know it. So now when you reflect back on it, you like, damn, I really did love this
Wow.
person.
Fucking Will.
Wait,
Raw just did my pillows. You just did the couch cushions. You know what? You all need to start a business. This shit is beautiful. This shit is fucking beautiful. I'm gonna eat it up. Go ahead, Black. I'm gonna eat this shit the fuck up. Go ahead, Black.
What about the situation to where a person, say, they went off to college, and you had to go off to college, or you was in the army, you couldn't commit.
You already alluding where I was going, nigga.
I've been in that situation. I was in the army when I went to basic training. When I came back, I found the condom in the bedroom. What are you talking about? I've been there.
Why you can't commit because somebody go to college?
What?
Like y'all don't know how to be faithful.
Bro, when I went to basic training, I came back home and I decided, you know what, it'd be because I had a little 3 weeks in between basic training and AIT. So when I came back to Fort Knox, Kentucky, I came back to Detroit. I was getting ready to go my way to Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. When I got back to Detroit, I decided I'm gonna be a good boyfriend and clean up the house. I'm gonna detail this bitch from top to bottom. Nigga, I get to the bedroom, I pull the bed back. I'm like, what the fuck is that? That's a cop. That's fresh. It's still coming there. I ain't been home in fucking 13 weeks. What the fuck is going on here? Bet. So I take what's happening? What's going on? So is she one of the women that got away? Yes, she is one of the women that got away, because even though we didn't have that long a relationship, it was a young relationship and everything was good. But until you cheated. So that now I look back on that, I was willing to accept that at some point in time, because I'm just like, you know what? I was away. She got urges. She got wants, desires, and needs. Do you know how fucking stupid that sound?
Right. Did she really get away if she was a cheater? Like y'all
She fucked up.
shit. Right.
Nah. We're not doing that. There are times where women, like, I know I fucked off.
Here we go about the DMP conversation, but okay.
I know I fucked off some decent women because I was being selfish. I was being egotistical. I wasn't taking them serious, and that's just the way it is. There were situations where I was putting women in situationships, not respecting them, not listening to them, and I enjoyed their company. And yes, there were women that just got away. I'm sorry. That's just
you ain't won them. You threw them away.
No, it's not that. I was just in a different mindset. I was in a different mindset. I was coming off of a previous relationship, or I was moving from one place to another.
Away. You threw them hoes away.
I didn't throw.
Yes, you
did. You threw them hoes away. You said, bitch, you don't fit my archetype right now.
No.
Facts. Y'all be wanting to take from people that talk about the backbone got away.
Nah,
Chris, hold on. Chris, what did Chris say? Chris said
Niggas
he's
do that, but Raw, we can't say that's what E Black did. But that is true. Niggas do that.
So
But
if you
let's
throwing
not
chicks
just
away,
put it on E Black. If he said he ain't do it, let's give my man the benefit of the doubt. Rock out.
yeah, all right, womp womp womp.
All right,
Listen, if y'all threw chicks away, if your life was all hectic and crazy and you couldn't hold it down POP because of distance or whatever, that's the fuck on you. They ain't get away. You ain't want them like that. Let's just start keeping it real with ourselves. Like, you mean to tell me y'all can't keep y'all dick in your pants? You can't keep your pussy in your underwear? Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit.
Chris.
Go ahead, Chris. It's safe now.
Be careful, Chris.
Now he had to put his hand on the swivel.
Have I ever let one person get away? It depends how you want to look at it. Like I said, she was invested in me. I couldn't invest in her like I would want to. So I had to remove her as a potential option of being my new girl. So I had to let that go. Although I kind of wish I gave her opportunity, knowing the chick I was dealing with at the time, but it is what it is.
It's just emotions taking you home.
E Black, I got a question for you. These girls that you talking about, did you tell them that you just wanted to fuck, or did you tell them you wanted a relationship?
I don't tell women I want a relationship.
So you just tell them you want to fuck.
Being a hoe.
No.
So then how can they get away there? If you lay it on the line, I'm just here for some pussy. If you just lay it on the line that I'm just here for some pussy, they can't get away.
No, that's not the situation I'm talking about. There's like I said, I'm a very selfish I can be very self-centered at times. And sometimes my world relies on what I'm going through at a particular moment. I was not willing to give more investment into a relationship than need be, and I could have, but it was just not the right moment in time. They were great people, great individuals. It's just what it was. And I can honestly say, yeah, if I probably did put in the effort, or if I was in a better economic state, or if I was in a better situation, then yeah, that situation could have went the long distance. That's just being honest.
I respect that, but here's the thing about the one that got away. The one that got away, right? I like what gentleman's name, Smitty. I like what Smitty said about how the mother of his children is the one that got his virginity. Right, and the poll, I don't know if this still going or if this just a screenshot.
Yeah, no. We need everybody to continue voting. We're gonna close the poll in 1 minute. And we're gonna move to our final round. We're gonna move to our final question in our final round. Okay, but we're gonna let everybody wrap this one up.
But the one that got away, right? This is why that whole concept just does not exist, because how can you? I'm going to repeat myself slightly here, and I'm gonna be done. How can you move forward if you're constantly thinking about the one that got away? Even if it's not a constant, it can just be a once every now and again, right? I'm laying in bed with my old lady. She got her head on my chest. I'm rubbing her hair. I'm stroking her cheek. I've got my hands going down her thighs and all this, that, and the other. And then she do something to cross her leg over my thigh, and then I'd be like, "Damn, Cornisha did that before. Who the fuck is Cornisha?" It's just like, why am I thinking about Quenisha right now? You see what I'm saying? No, Quenisha is long and gone. I don't know where the fuck Quenisha at. Quenisha is long down there somewhere with some other nigga, but I don't give a fuck. That's not my problem. My problem, my thing is, I'm focusing on who's here now.
Facts. Y'all just got regret. Y'all got regret.
Oh, damn.
Y'all got regrets because y'all did these hoes dirty. Now you feel the type of way because you did the whole dirty, and now you're lonely.
Nigga, please.
Whatever. I am so lonely, Mr. Lonely. Fuck out of here. What are we talking about?
All right, let's close the poll. Let's close it up.
Even that See You Next Lifetime song. That See You Next Lifetime song is because Erykah Badu wants to be a hoe. She wants to be out here hoeing in these streets. Now what am I supposed to do when I want you with me?
Who else she done went through?
Right.
Jay Electronica
So,
comment.
Would Common and Andre say that Erykah Badu is the one that got away? I'll wait for your answer.
They probably
Right.
would.
So how can I want you for myself when I'm already someone's girl? That's a hoe. That's not somebody that got away. She was out there
You
being
don't let a hoe get away. You let a hoe be a hoe.
Have you seen Erykah Badu's Instagram?
You know what type of women like
Hey, I
Yeah,
kinda
she's a
wanna-
bad bitch.
Hey, I kind of want to go to the next question, if y'all don't mind.
Oh, why? Because y'all mad because y'all got these regrets?
I ain't got no damn regrets, but go to the next question.
You know what, Christopher J? We can fight too. I'm not scared of none of y'all on this panel. Y'all got the game fucked up. Just because y'all feeling bad because of what y'all did, y'all got cooked.
He got cooked. I don't care about that. He got cooked.
What's that?
He almost wanted to quit too.
I don't feel bad about
What I personally heard was somebody was being shooken up. That's why they had to respond in such a manner.
Relax her.
I fucks with you, Rob. I fucks with you tough, sis. I swear on life.
That's right, Smitty. Let's get it. But the B got that bull today.
One of my oldest hoes around is still a hoe. And that bitch got 5 kids with 4 different niggas. And guess what? She ain't the one that got away, but she has some damn good head, though. But she
Next
ain't the one
question,
that got away.
please.
Is that what y'all be missing? Y'all be missing the box. The way
that's a good point. That's a good
little
point.
box beat box.
Is she the one that got away because of the box? Go ahead, take your time.
Because that box
Next
was like
question. Next question. So.
What the poll look like?
The agree said
Pause.
side
Pause.
one.
What's the results of the poll? Sorry.
the agree side
Nice
one.
recovery.
The agree side one. Because they over there, all of them missing out on some box or some head.
Everybody
This
missing
ain't
out.
just about men. This ain't about men. This about women too. Y'all be sitting up there laying up with Ray Ray. Y'all be thinking about little Steve, little bum ass with the good dick. Y'all ain't real. Y'all ain't safe from this shit.
Come on over here with us, Will. Come on over this side. E Black, bring him over here. Bring him over here. E. Bring him over here.
Man,
Don't go,
my-
Bill. Shut
All
up,
right,
Green
all
Vegan.
right.
Ain't nobody mad because we lost. Ain't nobody mad because we lost.
I
Y'all
am
just out here with
keeping my.
regret.
I'm letting y'all know. Whoever wants to call me, you can call. We can talk in the morning. My phone's currently on Do Not Disturb. Thank you, Rob B, and thank you, Cellular Podcast.
You're welcome. But listen, the Green Vegan. Now I know you got one that got away, girl. This is why you love that damn rose, girl.
I also want to make a
I
disclaimer.
swear to God, y'all don't get to the next question.
I also want to make a disclaimer. This is all for entertainment purposes. Nothing said here is to be taken truthfully or in real life, factually.
Facts.
We are all entertainers trying to give you guys a great show, and I appreciate everybody
I
for
sure
watching.
am.
Make sure you hit the like button. All right. The last
Y'all got
question.
some explaining to do. Y'all got some
Fuck
explaining
y'all
to
talking
do.
about? I got a microphone, nigga. I'm a licensed panelist. I can say what the fuck. Go ahead. Go ahead, E. Go ahead, E.
Nah, because
All
see
right.
what had happened was y'all shorties in them, y'all wives in them is
Okay, I'm about to go turn on the AC. I'll be right back. Y'all get on my.
they listening. They like, oh, you got a bitch that got away. See, my man know what it is. No, baby, it's all about you. Fuck everybody else before you. I don't even know who the fuck them niggas are.
Jay come back
Them
with a
niggas.
black eye. We know why.
That's
Last
right.
question. And I actually did not. I don't know why I don't have any more black cards.
Because you scared of them black cards.
So the last question.
He can't find them because we can't see him.
Damn, they the same color as him.
All right. Let's see. Let me go through my list. I have a list.
Shit was in his hand the whole time.
It's on the brim of his hat.
Black is black.
Oh shit! If you just stand up, they might fall and hit the floor.
All right.
I'm not gonna drop y'all. Y'all keep playing.
Someone's sign can tell you a lot about them.
Boo. This cannot be the last question of the show. Boo. Boo. Where's a black card? Boo. We don't boo.
All right, let me go find a black card. Let me go find a black
It's
card.
in your hand, nigga. Don't get up. It's in your hand. Just check left or right.
Just blink. It's behind your eyelids. You got it.
Ooh. What's up, boo?
All right, since we doing that,
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I would hook up with my boss for a raise.
Damn.
Damn.
We did that already, right?
No, we did that in the pre-show.
Mm.
I would hook up with my boss for a raise.
Previous boss, or like, can we go back a few bosses?
Mm.
What
I
else
would-
with Erica?
I wouldn't hook up with my previous
Not
boss.
you said my name out loud, Christopher J. We heard that.
I wouldn't say that because
Oh yeah, Christopher J.
You ain't shit, dog. Why would you? Hey, Christopher J.
Christopher J, you're the first one up. Answer this question.
Said that a little too loud, my friend.
Christopher J is neutral this one, so we're gonna keep it going.
Now he got to be neutral.
No neutrality. I can't never.
You said ain't no neutrality.
Neutral.
All
Well, we
right.
Christopher J. How you living, Biggie Small and Mansion and business?
This is gonna go down as my worst episode.
Give him the mic so he can take it away. Are you gonna do Christopher J? Which one?
Christopher J, just answer wisely.
If you can't,
Y'all
if you
go
can't
first,
Say it
man.
out loud. Just put your thumbs up.
Get your fingers off your forehead, nigga. Look like you're trying to hide your hairline. Just at least look sitting on them. There we go. My man. There we go.
Now he went and got a picture. He went and got a pillow for the fluff.
Come on, Christopher J. What do you got? What you got, Christopher J?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Would I sleep with any of my previous bosses? I'm going to strongly disagree.
Good job, Christopher J. All right, Smitty.
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Hush.
Ask one more time, because I be listening to people's responses. So just
I would hook up with my boss for a raise.
I will hook up with my boss for a raise. That will put me under the category of someone who doesn't know his true value and wealth. Thus, I'm selling myself short. So would I do it? Nigga, you got me fucked up. If anything, I will give my boss this D for free because they usually pay for it. And then from there, I can't keep them off me, and I might have a promotion presented to me without anything having to be done. So all I'm saying is that I don't really do too much of that, like compromising integrity and who the fuck I am as a man. My morals and my values stand. I say it, that's it. There's no discussion about it. Once I step on it, it is now in the sand and or stone. So I don't fuck with that.
We're gonna go to the eye
Oh yeah, we on that strongly agree shit. My bad. I keep thinking this is my bad. I strongly disagree. I don't do that shit. Put me over that side.
Robbie, you're not muted. Robbie, you're not muted.
Willie.
Yeah, I heard every word. Every last word.
Will, what you got?
I strongly agree, and I don't even mind saying my old boss's name.
Use a trick.
Robbie Privilege.
Huh?
Huh?
I would hook up with my current boss right now for a raise. I sure would.
So that's strongly agree.
Strongly.
All right, and God damn it, this is for entertainment purposes. So yeah, I would agree.
How the fuck y'all get to use that? This is for entertainment purposes only. Nah, hell no.
Shit.
AKA, I can't really say what's on my mind, so I'm gonna try to disguise that shit. But that's really what I'm thinking. Rock out.
Speak on it.
All right, so I'm going to start off first.
Hey, what the hell?
Yeah, wait, why you put me in strongly disagree? We agree.
What you doing, G? You
We agree.
What?
Man,
Hey,
you trying to
we
get
agree.
Hold the fuck up, nigga. I'm supposed to be over there. I'm over there. There we go. There we go. There we go.
My fault. My fault.
Hey,
Nah, my heart is beating
Chris
though.
about to- hey, you know that
You got
boxing
me over
record?
here on ops territory, about to get slid on, nigga. Fuck wrong with you?
You know that
Get
boxing
sit
record I
on.
was
Get
talking
sit
about
on. You
earlier?
are free.
I think E Black and Chris about to have that boxing match.
Oh man.
Chris
All
about
right,
to beat
I agree. Okay. If there was a time in my life where there was just a time in my life, and I would agree. So I'm just gonna say yeah.
Nigga, get to it. Say it with your chest, nigga.
Details.
There's just a time in my life, so
Year, day, time, season.
I just
You said
all I'm gonna say, all I'm gonna say is I was a telemarketer, and
Hey.
I figured out a way to
get
get my confirmations through. So
Your
I
wife
got
about
all
to
my
be dead.
confirmations through, and I made a good commission check. So
Amen.
Robbie,
So wait, hold on. I gotta say something really quick because E Black, now you just went against your own first answer to your first question about would you use your body to get ahead. Just want to put that out there for you. But I ain't gonna say nothing. But go ahead, continue.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
Robbie,
Hi.
would you? You strongly agree.
I do. When I think about it, I touch myself. Whoa. Because I'm my own boy. So, yes, I would sleep with myself to get ahead. You goddamn right.
That's why I was like, what the hell you talking about?
That is a cheap answer, but I'll take it. We'll take it. Willie will.
Yes, sir. Strongly agree.
Mr.
Get a
Always
raise.
disagree.
Fuck yeah. Strongly agree. Yeah, not my last
guys-
boss, but my boss before that. Yeah. I was strongly.
Okay.
I fucked you up.
What about your current boys?
Now, Chris, the good,
Oh, the current boss,
faithful
I
Chris,
fucked her too.
the good Chris. Chris, let me know why you strongly disagree.
Nigga.
Agree. Why you strongly agree, Christopher J?
I'm
Niggas.
sorry. I'm sorry. I stuttered back. I mean, strongly disagree. I mean, strongly disagree. Chris strongly disagree.
Several reasons. Number one, I'm going to use my skill set to get me ahead and go up the ladder. Number two, I'm not sleeping with Steve. I'm not sleeping with Chance. I'm not sleeping with Mr. Rogers. I'm not sleeping with Gabriel. I ain't sleeping with none of them niggas.
Wait a minute. Why you keep naming all niggas, bro? I thought we wasn't gay over here. Who, wait. Who's my teammate? Who the fuck is my teammate?
Exactly.
Here's
mindset. All of my bosses have been dudes. So they
Okay. Don't scare me, nigga. Don't scare me, nigga.
What about
no,
Erica?
I don't get down like that.
What about Erica?
Let me get to the yam.
Yeah. Hey, E Black, you need that video of that dude.
I really hate this episode. I really hate this episode.
Let me get to the yam.
Hey, that paycheck was looking nice, wasn't it?
Get to the next person.
I'm just saying, using, you know what I'm saying, giving out that D, that is using your skill set. You know what I'm saying? You gotta give the long D. Get it from the back, two times.
Smitty. We're not gonna punish Chris. We're not gonna punish Chris. We're not gonna ruin. Smitty, what you got?
Nah, we good. Me and that nigga still on the same team. It's just hike the ball. We just both on the line next to each other, nigga. I gotta look at you from the peripheral. So look, this is where I'm at. When it comes to why I wouldn't, my nigga, I'm gonna be real with you. People that do shit like that, all jokes aside, are people who don't know their wealth and value. I'm somebody who thoroughly knows wherever I am, where I'm working, I know what it is that I bring with my craft and or intellect to the corporation and or business, so I can go where I want. Me as a chef, I've never had a shortage, and where it is that I can go cook, I've never had a problem. And me being able to find a kitchen that I can get into. I go in there, I'm either first cook and or maestro. That's it. So to land it, All I'm saying is no. I wouldn't do no bam ass shit like that because that's some big wild geeking shit on Mother's Mo, like dead ass. Because
Big
for you
wow.
to do that, that is equivalent to me being exactly what I would never be with and or pay for, and that's a prostitute. I don't give a fuck if it's a legal job. They're illegal strip clubs. Them hoes get paid to do hoe shit. I feel like at that moment I'm being paid to do some hoe shit. And I'm
But
not a hoe nigga.
Miss
And that's
Minnie,
just it.
That's
I
real.
will roll the fuck out. I will get a new job.
Miss Minnie,
That's real though.
What's up, Rob?
aren't chefs supposed to stir the macaroni and the cheese?
I am the motherfucking macaroni and cheese. If
That's
only
right.
you knew about me, Shorty. Stop.
Lord Jesus.
You gotta incorporate air to that motherfucker. You can't just listen when you making a meringue, huh? You gotta actually incorporate air to that motherfucker.
You gotta
right?
whip it. You gotta whip it.
You gotta whip it. Right? What if these
And if only you knew about that sound that macaroni makes when you stir it and what that box does.
Yes.
See, only the vets know.
Yes.
Only the vets know.
Oh yes.
Driving up that top milk, that cream, pure vanilla, sweeteners. That's a 10.
Yes, that's what I'm talking about. But you gotta utilize your
I'm
skills.
just saying.
Hey, no, what you're not about to do, man. Here's what you're not finna do. Take that, hey, take that down, brother.
Yeah.
Your
Yeah.
skills there.
Hey, that corporate ladder look good when them benefits hit different. When you go
I
from
hate all of y'all.
67 to 78, huh?
On
And
God.
you get them
On
companies
God, I
there.
hate y'all.
That's cool. You can be done, but here's the thing, though. If Miss April, right, and if Miss April, with my camera, that's my camera right there. Miss April used to work for Touchpoint Services. If you ever watch this video, I was gonna fuck the shit out of your tall big ass. I just need you to understand. That day when you gave me that hug in that hallway and you was smelling like motherfucking caramel, I almost melted your motherfucking ass. It was on and popping. To this day, I was gonna get your motherfucking ass, but you lost out. I got a new boss now. And when I fuck the shit out of her just so I can get a goddamn raise, you goddamn right. I'm using every skill set. I'm being as nasty as possible. I'm going to make sure when I get that motherfucking raise, it's going to come with all the amenities, all the benefits, free flight packages, motherfucking mileage, gas card, everything. I'm dropping this dick off to make sure that I'm going to eat every motherfucking day. So you goddamn right. This is why I said at the very beginning of the show on that first question, that would I use my body to get ahead? You goddamn right. Signing off, mic drop, get at me.
Oh, damn it, do the damn thing there. Shit.
It's-
Use a shot to get what you want.
on my resume, it says hard worker.
Christopher J, it's okay. It's okay. You don't gotta look sad, brother. We know you finna tear something up to get ahead. We know you finna tear it up. We know. It's all right.
Cap.
Smitty over here trying to be silent. Look at that smile. He in the damn he in the refrigerator. He in the walk-in. Okay, he got somebody bent over the vegetable bin. All right.
We don't believe.
As long as you know I keep her bent over. As long as you know what the MO is, though. I fucks with it. You know what fucking time it is, and I love that shit, my nigga. Rock out.
I can't do it,
We don't believe in sleeping our way to the top.
Oh, yes, you do.
No, we
All right,
don't.
everybody, please go vote. We're gonna close this out. This is gonna be the last topic. Please go vote. Vote. All right. Let's mix up this question just a tiny bit.
Whose microphone is doing it?
Yeah, I hear
Will.
that too.
It's like a little
I'm on
fluttering.
mute.
I think Will dropped the mic
It's,
too
it's,
hard.
it's not
Pause.
Smitty. It's not Smitty.
I think Will dropped the mic a little bit too.
That's how much I feel. Damn it. Got them glasses. It's over with.
But yeah, man. So I really I don't let me say this.
Is it still acting up?
Yeah,
No.
no, you good.
Okay.
I say this. I don't believe in women sleeping to the top, nor do I believe men should do that also. But I do honestly think that some people if they had the opportunity, and they would. It's just what it is. If you wanted to keep your job, even just go on a date, I think a lot of people would.
Listen, there are starving children everywhere. We have to feed the children.
Should put the mic in some rice.
You gotta feed the people.
All right, are we done with the subject? Because I can see Chris.
We ain't done. If this dick is gonna bring in what you say is called food insecurity, to make sure that my children are not suffering from malnutrition, from being in poverty, from and performing. Underperforming in school, scholastically and at sports in the gymnasium, right? So make sure they're not suffering. Who the fuck is calling? This is very important. I have to go.
That's his boss calling him right now.
It's not my boss.
That's somebody watching the show. Somebody watching the show.
Like, so what was you saying online? We need to meet me in HR first thing in the morning.
You in the office right now. We're gonna talk about this overtime package right now.
Remember, say entertainment purposes only.
This is for entertainment purposes only.
They mean this shit.
I'm lying my ass off. All right. It looks like we have 10 votes. We're gonna view this off. We're gonna close it out.
Yeah.
The green side won.
Yeah.
The heathen
side right over here where you need to be.
I see Raw finally got her mind right. I see she finally got her mind right.
First of all, you always win, but you know, Smitty, you be bending them girls over in the walking. And what type of chef is you? We definitely gonna have to hook it up. Is you a grandma chef?
26 years I cook food. That's all I gotta say.
That's dope.
That's my favorite.
Hell of a skill. So
thank you, Smitty, for joining. I hope you enjoyed.
Yeah,
the show.
I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna just end it off with this. I love you guys. Black, thank you so much for having me, sir. My man Chris, thank you so much for reassuring me as my partner on this episode that we've been on. And Raw, please do note, sis, I love you so much because I fucks with you. And do note that the horns are really the claws of the scorpion, and I am the king. I digress. My mic is muted. Rock out.
Let me tell you something, Smitty. You could click off if you want to, because I know you still gonna be listening in the chat. You ain't the only Scorpio up here. I'm a Libra Scorpio, which means I'm balanced and I'm spicy. Don't play with it. Don't play with it. Don't play with it.com. We know you got them girls in the walk-in. We know you got them girls in the walk-in. Yeah.
Hit the like button, y'all. Subscribe. Share. We will see you guys exclusively next week on Strongly Agree to Strongly Disagree show. See y'all later.
Be exclusive. We go together.